Yeah, I'm the crazy one. Jumping off at 14s and shit.
Guts to be a Tomcat.
I got pretty banged up in the last mission, so I'm just going to soak in a bath with some salts.
Lemon head?
I'm gonna think of a different question. Yeah.
I was like, that one didn't seem right. We should be hanging out, Candy.
And you have gills I cannot breathe water. It'd be cool if I
Sure
could,
you
bro.
can. You just haven't tried hard enough, David.
Alright, let me get what was that shark horror movie that had the liquid oxygen?
Yeah.
Okay. Given the in media res nature of this mission, I will not be able to give you the brief first before pit duties, before pit options. So you'll have to choose your pit options blindly.
You know what the options are? Or?
It's the same they always are. You go into the Roll20 and you looked at the under Joe Regs, you have the pit, and then you have something, and then you pick one of the things you can roll to give it a team menu.
Okay.
I will stick with my usual.
Yeah, you do your sparring, so you need to roll your combat skill.
And you said the roles of basic training, right?
You go to Joe Regs, the pit. And it's under rules and basic training, yeah. Second row, third column.
18.
You're good.
Okay.
Okay.
Sierra decided to get some extra mods. I got everybody jetpacks. G.I. Joe was there.
Go, Joe! I don't know why you're so beautiful to me, but gosh damn it, video games do make everything awesome. Is that the opening theme music for today?
Yes.
Going on 3 months trying to get down through these damn things. Just to buy a drink. Not worth it.
It better be a pretty damn good drink.
I know, right? Have to be the bestest drink.
The best drink. I gotta go with this close.
What's this with the dryer?
Oh shit.
I don't know what kind of resources we have available on the flag. Mainly because the stat block flag doesn't come out till Tuesday. Because of the textbook.
Nice.
But I would like to be milking what resources we have to see what I can find out about anarchies. Since, I thought he was dead, and clearly he's not. Now he's a robot person when he wasn't a robot person before. So,
Okay.
like, okay, clearly you joined Cobra or something. Are you in the database? Can I find out what the fuck happened? Suppose I'll leave the ego or something. Means something anymore.
It's so hot this week, Mom. I'm not sure if I'm prepared.
I am with Lynn. I don't think I'm prepared for 90-degree weather either.
Will you be able to turn the air on this week? Or no?
Right.
Don't you got a fan?
Mom,
Does a fan work when you go into this house? I don't know.
Only one way
I'm
to
gonna
find
do
out.
the
I already
I'm
found
gonna
out.
do the decoy
There's
launch.
an 80-degree week. It's
Okay.
not.
So the decoy launch.
Hey, you take
something
power.
about job.
Around
I
here,
take your fan.
Okay.
you take
So it's
fan.
difficulty
Yeah,
12.
you see this fan?
Yep.
Your fan looks better. I want to see that. What's Titan WALKED?
Yep.
So where'd Shannon go?
She went home.
Actually do this. Let's shot.
Did it melt? The mama? Did it melt?
It did melt, but it did sag around my cup. I'm kidding. I'll try again. Hold on. She's gonna collect it with her.
I'll paint it soon. Toss it. I'll catch it.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Oh. It's got the indents of your cup too.
Yeah.
Add
Okay, make it work
character.
for you.
Yeah, that's character. The shell's melted completely too, and the head is sad.
What's up, Brad?
That's it.
I was gonna say he won the lottery.
Good for him.
Gain one up when dealing with people in a higher position in the role you are currently in.
Oh, nice.
So, has he eaten?
So, doctor, not going to say.
I
Haven't seen. If it is 8 o'clock, is it 8 o'clock?
It's all
It is-
9.
Yeah.
I still love how we got double life for Buff Doctor.
see if you have inserted yourself as a spy in Cobra, this would apply to your superiors in the organization. And so that turns into a D4. Is plus is the one up.
Hold on, honey.
D2 turns into a D4.
Yes.
Okay.
He's gaining. Just hold on, honey.
Yep.
That's all I got. You can only pick one, right?
Yeah, you only
Yeah.
get one.
Oh, and I would also spend any free time reading books and whatever room. Stop it! Whatever Brian's character room is.
Okay. Well, you guys do have some free time.
This is
The
probably like when we're going to bed or
okay. The majority of your days of this so far, 8 of them out of what's to be a one-off assignment has primarily been learning various duties for the flag and a bit more naval. So swabbing decks, learning how to and assisting with arming aircrafts, attending as the assistant to the CEO, just kind of getting used to the flag and its operations. on the flag. Everyone at some point or the other has gone to know some of the other Joes that probably have action figures that are on board. One specifically named Spirit. One of the I take interest in recognizes the name.
Yep. With Native American stereotype, eh? Yeah.
Known for his rangery skills. As a matter of fact, while you guys are on the deck of the aircraft carrier, each of you and some of the other people just going about their duty will notice that Spirit looks up, which given that there isn't anything scheduled, is a bit odd.
He looks up.
He looks up. He looks skyward. This just preceding a sort of answer to the oddness and unsuspected of skyward motion. A sudden succession of sonic booms, dozens of cloudbursts fill the sky. Whatever's causing this is moving at a incredible velocity. The flag's missile systems begin their targeting, but before they can launch, a Cobra Invader drop pod smashes in to the missile box. A chunk of the command tower of the flag detonates, flaming debris being strewn across the deck, bisecting it with a roaring fire.
Well, that just happened.
Spirit moves into action quickly, directing various nearby members of the flag's crew and fellow Joes who are responding to the attack. As these scant few seconds and shoutings of orders and responses is occurring, more invader drop pods pepper the deck, slamming into it. A few land opposite the wall of fire, but 3 land close by. One coming down near the burning command tower, a second touching down in the middle of the 100-foot wide deck fire, and the third one missing the bow, causing a wave displacement of water as it clearly slams into the ocean at high velocity. The flag's crew continue to scramble to their battle stations as another round of sonic booms go off. Spirit now stating quite the obvious. I'm even going to try a Native American accent. I don't even know what that would sound like.
Yeah.
Look alive, Joe. Looks like someone's paying us a visit.
Can I have been like taking a shower and like still in my skivvy? I would like to fight my skibbies.
Sure. Sure.
Choice.
Given that you're gonna be,
I have to do fan service. At least once every couple of months.
given that you're gonna be, it sounds like you're gonna be without your battle dress and stuff.
Oh wait, for armor. That's right.
Which means your defense is now 17 instead of 20.
If you want to,
No.
if you're going to do that, I will award the group an extra story point for you, kind of quote unquote being in character and thus having a detrimental effect.
Then yes, I will sacrifice myself for the good of the G.I. Joes. I did it for you.
Okay. Then, aside from jailbait, then, given that there is no regular briefing, you will be armed with your standard issue equipment, so your qualified weapons, personal gear, and due to the duties you were performing and training that you were undergoing, a standard swimming kit. In the case of jailbait, there will be a kit nearby that you can grab if you want.
Okay.
Okay. In order to actually go through a regular requisition set, you'll have to gain access to the flag's armory, which may or may not be a priority given the current situation going on. Except for jailbait, there will you'll be hearing various communications going on through the radio. There, and I actually have this that I made just for this situation because I know how people want to actually have a list of things. The communications are a number of status reports. Some of the people are interested in the armory, but there are a number of communications from Lowlight, Footloose, and Junkyard, wanting to see who's available to assist them. And here is show to everybody. With the chaos of things going on, these are the prominent communications that you're able to pick up through the otherwise routine combat chatters.
So 2 go to armories or 2 go to drop. Go to drop pods.
Well, it's 2 and then A, B, and C. Though B really is just 1.
So go to armory.
Yeah, you could even without listening to stuff, you could go to the armory because as I mentioned, getting access to the armory is how you can go through your requisitions because that's where everything is.
So we have a bunch of stealth drop pods on the deck that are actually attacking. We currently have one that fell overboard.
There was one that missed landing on the flag itself and slammed into the water.
Okay. And then we have just shit happening in the armory in the command tower, which is armory adjacent, apparently.
Yeah. Lowlight, as seen here, is wanting assistance manning the flag's weapons to fire on the drop pods. Footloose is trying to gain access to the armory, but is encountering what he's identifying as coil troopers. And Junkyard, and now I have N Mutt there, but Mutt isn't going to say anything. Is wanting assistance to find out what's going on with the Miss drop pod. You guys can choose what you want. I can go into the into the details of the particular choices you guys want to make. Um, Officially, this can be done in no particular order, though I can't speak unofficially.
So either armory and then to the drop pods, or drop pods and
Well, we have the, man the ship's guns to shoot down the drop pods that are still ODSTing on us.
okay.
We have joined the team that just went over the side of the ship to investigate the one that missed the ship and went under the water. Or we have the fact that the armory and command tower are under attack, and that, so we need to go check that. So, we'll check that out.
I want to go to the armory.
She says as the ocean wind is passing over.
My skin is glistening. Hair is wet. You can't lick me because we just ate dog breakfast, so disgusting.
Under the circumstances, freestyle skill set is probably more useful going over the side of Junkyard and Mutt, since that would be an underwater athletic
Okay.
thing.
Are we wanting to split for this or say as a group?
I say we probably ought to stay together. So,
Yeah, but I don't like any of the underwater stuff.
well, no, there's only one that's underwater. Do you want to go to the armory? I'm down with leaving the armory.
Does any of them have any thoughts?
Well, mostly I was thinking we stick together.
Okay. So yeah, we're sticking together, and then, two of them require us to go in the same direction. So,
Alright, awesome. Plus we need our weapons.
well, he just said we have our.
Oh, we have it.
Except for you.
Except for me.
And that's your own damn fault.
Well, that's fine. Hey, I got an extra story point. Hey, I sacrificed for that. I sacrificed for that. Again, and also fan service. You guys are welcome. It's not cold out, right?
Have you actually been on a ship in the ocean?
Yes.
What's the general?
It depends on where you're at in the ocean.
Okay.
And which ocean you're on.
Yeah.
And
That's okay. That's
like
okay.
the ocean is variable just like anywhere else.
Because you know what I have? I have a weather generator. So
you
I
go.
will use it.
There you go.
Okay. Reload with some new parameters.
Outside, she's just leaves it with her fists as she is anything else. So.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, and that was
Okay. Okay, random weather generator. I'm sorry.
It's cold.
I'm sorry. And I'm sorry for any venom. Wait, hold on. Did it fucking break on me? That doesn't make any sense. Okay. In case you're set into that. I need to do a test real quick. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay, sorry, I have to avoid that because it did not look right. Okay. Nope, looks like you can have that. Okay. You know what I find funny? I tested things out to make sure they work right, but when I actually need to use them in a setting, it doesn't work.
It did that to you on purpose.
It totally did. So... okay, you know what I want to do?
On Marina?
First, roll me a D100, Sierra, roll me a D12.
A D12?
Yes.
Okay. 12.
54.
Okay. And Brian, can you roll me a D20?
You said roll me a D20?
Yes, please.
Awesome. Gotcha. What's that? 16.
Okay. The current conditions of where the USS Flag is, it was cloudy. It was somewhat cloudy, but the cloud bursts of these ODST pods have rendered the area clear. The wind is heavy, not like hurricane gusts, but it's up there. And the sun is beating down between the sun and the heat and the humidity. It is at a overbearing heat level.
Oh, it's hot.
Yeah, it's hot. But what the thing was giving me before, was heavy snow with regular temperatures, and I'm like, that should seem right.
It snows on the ocean, though.
Does on the ocean?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was looking at here and yeah. Well, that would make sense for the ocean then. I can certainly fall back to that.
I mean, we're going inside towards fire anyway, so it's...
Okay, well, if you guys are fine with the first one that I thought was a malfunction, I'll go with that then. In which case...
I like the heat, but, you know.
In which case, I will rewrite history.
You don't have to. The heat is fine.
And you sure?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
You guys sure?
I can't speak for the others.
I'm good regardless.
But for me, I'd rather be in a bikini and hot than in a bikini and cold.
Like I said, we're going inside, so it's not gonna matter.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, then what's
Because
case?
there's fire and stuff, so yeah.
But if we end up outside.
Well, right
If we go
now,
back outside, I think we can grab you a wetsuit or something.
because right now you guys are on the deck.
Right. Oh, apparently she wasn't on deck. But
Well,
she is now.
oh, you were coming out of the shower, yeah?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And with things exploding on the
Right, so
ship.
she was in the shower, the alarm went off, she ran out on the deck.
Yeah. Okay, Brian, do you have an opinion between extreme hot or extreme cold?
Take a look at my sheet. See, it matters.
Well, I mean, like you as the player.
Yeah, no. Oh, no.
Like, no to which one.
I'm
Product
in
gold.
the same boat regardless. Player first cold.
Okay.
So we have hot, cold.
I'll say that's just because I prefer the cold more than I like it. But that's just me. Is there a difficulty in the mission as far as like being going the hot or cold route?
I was randomly rolling weather. Thought my weather generator malfunctioned, so I had you guys roll some things. But now, according to Sierra, what I thought was a malfunction is perfectly viable at sea. So now I'm just polling people to see if they prefer which extreme weather they prefer.
I feel like we probably want to separate exhaustion from the cold. Just some reason. I don't know what happens if we fail those rolls, but I know that.
I don't think we're going to be
heat
outside, so we
exhaustion.
have to worry about it, just because, again, we are going inside to the ship where, temperature control is a thing. So it really is just which set piece do you want? Do you want it to be really hot or do you want snow?
I must say, player first, no, but I mean, I'm not like, yeah, this must happen. But
I mean, it's up to you.
must say, people feel more, must say, so you said heat.
Sierra says heat. I say I don't care. You say cold.
Okay. How gung ho are you about heat?
Me gung ho about heat?
Yeah.
I like
Okay.
if you want cold, I will go with cold. Cold works.
I rolled a d6 since I'm the tiebreaker.
Well, I switch. If Brian wants cold and Tristan is like doesn't matter, I will side with cold.
Okay. So
I'm thinking township to Sierra's decisions anyway. So
But you have a story point to help you succeed.
yep. And you guys got an extra story point on top of bonus story points from last time.
See? There you go. Oh, I won't lie and say that I'm keeping track of these story points.
no, I'm trying to move it.
Okay, good. 'Cause
Okay. In which case, it is heavy snowfall. This will have a mechanical effect on everyone, but
whew.
okay. And it sounded like you guys were wanting to go to the armory.
Yeah.
Okay. The armory is with. Footloose. Okay. In which case, the key communiques for that is the sound of Footloose's voice over the over the radio. Aside from the snow, things are not cool here, compadres. The armory is like on fire, and I mean really on fire. And I have the key to get in, but I can't. But I can't even get too close to really take a gander at what's going on because of these coil troopers in the area. Any help would be good for me, dudes.
All right, no worries. I can try and break into the armory if you guys want to cover me so I don't get shot and pass out.
Yeah, coil trooper, got it.
Okay.
So I feel like they're out of their element.
Coil troopers?
Are those the motorcycle guys?
No. This is a unit you have not encountered before.
Because I recognize the action figure when I looked it up. I didn't know what they did.
Okay. Something else as a note for you guys. we are going to play with a G.I. Joe system version of Contacts. And here's how this is going to work. Because you are helping Footloose, you have Footloose as a active already summoned contact. And Spirit, given his more general being helpful where he needs to be situation, you can summon him as a contact for 1 round. If you guys go to the Joe Regs, go to G.I. Joe Contacts. You should see You should see a link that says Slaughter's Marauders
You said contacts?
under GI Joe Contacts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, if you click on Slaughter's Marauders, you'll immediately be taken to a screen, some of which is redacted because they are currently not available. So I've redacted their stuff. If you scroll down, you will find the entry for Footloose, which is
Anonymous Iguana.
No. Oh, I'm looking at your sheet. Yeah, that might be me.
There's you and then Anonymous Iguana.
Okay.
Yep. And then at the bottom, you'll see Spirit. Spirit, you guys can summon once during this part. If you need him to pop up to help out. Footloose, given you're going to the scene he's going to be in, he's already considered active, so you can use. You will see a note that says allegiance points. Usually this is going to be 3, but it's specifically noted down next to the particular contact. You'll see a section that says contact perks, and then a cost of X amount of allegiance points, 1, 2, or 3, and what that will do. Basically, these are NPCs allied to you guys that while they're in the scene, they're not acting with like dice rolls and stuff like you guys would be. Instead, you're basically calling on allies and directing them within the scene to provide various kinds of assistance.
Okay.
As you can see, depending on your contact, they can actually cause damage to your enemies or hamper them or provide some kind of bonus to you guys. Oh, I did not blank out the philosophize. I will do that.
Fine. Redacted all of that.
Spirit's all the way at the bottom. He's summonable but not active right now. Footloose is should be right under barbecue.
Summon him for 1 round.
You can skip the gaining as a contact
Yeah.
part because he's here as a part of the mission. So the contact perks has 3 allegiance points.
So we can have him gain a bonus, an explosion. or automatic success on stealth or survival in a green, which is not what I thought Grassmaster meant. Thought he was our bot guy.
Okay. With that in mind, I will be changing maps and giving descriptions. Let me just drop our people
A lot of these
here.
instances, but hey, free damage.
Yeah. There's generally going to be a damage, at least one damage thing on some of them. Others don't,
Yeah.
but most of the time they will.
Yeah, it looks like most of the breakdown to either, free damage, free success, or free edge.
Yeah, I actually haven't seen many free successes. Usually it's because I've also seen like enemy debuffs.
Now, two of the ones you just said we had that.
Yeah, which is fine. I mean, I know they have various things.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Foxhound's in here. Freestyle. Any venom and num. I love that resize that I can do.
I
Okay.
love that song too.
I will put you guys right here. And I will switch you. Keep in mind, I will be giving a bit of a description. Footloose, which I will,
Disarmory.
which I will have image in here just to kind of give you a general idea of like where he is. So, when I have a description of the thing.
No, nobody else played it, but you do realize this is totally just the opening to Operation Blackout that we played.
If it's a good beat, use it. Okay. Footloose is currently hiding behind.
Never mind, don't answer that. Never mind.
The Joe, we came here to help.
Yeah, never mind. That's what I said. Never mind. Don't answer that.
Kind of looks like Kevin Bacon.
He's currently taking cover behind a mobile crane.
Hey, I know how to run those.
Given how you guys are dashing in, you can dash in to intercept him. To get behind the little crane. Before the coil troopers can get a good beat in on you. Though the coil troopers are very clearly like alert, weapons at the ready, and like know that Footloose and Joe allies are nearby, so they are not in a stumped, they're in alert state. One
How
moment.
many actions can you take in a single round?
Well, I mean, you got 3 actions, which tells you how much you have in
No,
you.
not me specifically. You.
I have the same number of actions as anybody else.
Okay.
I have 1 action, I have my movement, and then I have a bunch of free actions. And you're saying we have to get to Footloose.
You can get the Footloose without the coil troopers being able to pin you down, which is why I have you positioned where you are. That being said, they are on high alert and clearly and clearly ready, it would not be surprising if they were to shoot at anyone or anything leaving cover.
Right. And drawing fire is usually my job anyway.
That's fair, but who's gonna shoot at a scantily clad female with hard nipples?
Anyone is going to be like,
Good point.
anyone is going to kind of be like, oh,
And they also be units. You don't know.
That's fair. They could be units.
Due to the heavy snowfall, there is going to be a 2 downshift to attacks and a snag on vision-based alertness.
Can't use my gun. Got it.
I'm about to say anything.
First time I shoot, I can't do. I can't swashbuckle.
Anything is going to be like, cool, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw fire. You guys do your thing. Sound good?
Yeah.
Because you guys are familiar with the ship, well, that is a decent plan. You mind if I give some extra information your characters to know?
Yeah.
Okay. That angled hatch there on the map is a blast deflector that is to redirect jet engine emissions away from the crew when a jet is
Landed.
launching.
Oh, it's taken off.
Yeah. Let's see.
We probably should have brought one.
Oh, sorry. Looks like it's currently closed. I know the map has it open, but it looks like it's currently closed. If you can get to it, you may be able to toggle it open with a bit of technological know-how. You see the tripod-looking green thing to the north there?
Yeah.
That is on the elevator deck. The elevator deck, you know, will will be lowered down enough to where that can effectively be taking the drop pod out of action. The drop pod, despite its high velocity of coming in, looks rather intact, and you do see that the pod does have weapon systems, though there's no one currently in the driver's seat. But you can see there's a call trooper nearby. Every 50 feet on the flag, meaning the ship, not the American flag.
That's a big ass flag.
There is a maintenance hatch. This hatch is openable using a free action, and it will let you crawl around below deck, which can give you, hopefully surreptitious, access to a couple of different things. And you see the green kind of rectangular vehicle to the south of the crane.
Mm-hmm.
That is a fuel vehicle that can be used to fuel the mobile crane, or, the mobile part.
I don't have that one.
Armory door. We all know about the armory door. Okay. That is the situation of things that your characters would be aware of. Yep. So, what we can do here is. Oh, I like that I can do that. Just like designate them as a contact. That is nice. Okay.
17.
Bye, Titan. Okay, because I realized I haven't shown you guys what they look like. Here is a coil trooper. There are sounds of firefighting and stuff going on in other more distant areas of the USS Flag. There's the much louder sounds of the aircraft carriers' turrets being manned and fired at the oncoming drop ships, drop pods.
Quick question.
Yep.
So I'm assuming the level we're on, those three guys can see us because they're like flat on the ground with us. But the guy up on the green thing that's kind of like a little raised area, right?
That looks like an aircraft elevator.
Talking about this.
Yeah.
It is. It's currently locked in to be level with the rest of the deck.
Okay, that's what I want.
Yeah.
But the guys on the tower are up, right?
Yeah.
So their visibility is probably difficult to see down below.
Well, even the people down below on your level, due to the kind of size of the crane, they're aware that Joes are there, but they don't have an immediate line of fire. Like I only don't have you squished up next to it because that would be kind of hard to click on things.
How high is that tower?
1 second.
Looks like 2 floors. And that's just something about a window count. I'm not seeing a ladder or anything. On the side, but side.
There's some variance, so I'll say 30 feet. Which may, in fact, no, that wouldn't match up because it's certainly not 10 feet. Right, the windows there would indicate 2 floors. So 20 feet would probably be more reasonable. 20 feet. 20 feet, final answer. Can't use the contact. He doesn't get to do stuff. Okay. Jailbait. It is snowy. It is cold, and you are not a member of the October Guard. So So the coldness of, say, Russia isn't necessarily your thing.
Yeah. Ooh, 45. Okay, awesome. So, this is what I'm gonna do. Gonna sneaky to this guy here. Because it's snow. I want to be like low on the ground. And then I want to go for that new takedown maneuver I got.
Okay.
What was it called? Hold on. I gotta find it. Nope, that's not it. It's just called takedown.
Okay. In the situation, they will shoot at what they believe is movement going on, but you can make a stealth roll.
Stealth would be what?
Yeah, it's called infiltration.
Sorry, infiltration.
Okay. I have 2 dots by that, but I don't know what that means.
That was a note for me for deck character interaction.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. I believe your
That's a 4 and a 10.
I believe your evasion is 20.
No.
Hers is she doesn't have armor, so it's 17.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
17. Okay.
So 14 for my sneak.
Okay. I do it. Yeah. Okay. So they shoot at what they believe is movement. Bullets go flying. You said you you rolled a 10.
No, 14.
14.
It was a 10 on the D28 and a 4 on the D4.
They get a snag because of the snow. Okay. It does not see you as you go across the snow crunching under your feet.
Will it crunch under my feet since I have no shoes?
And it's still crystal compression.
That's fair. That is fair.
I mean, in theory, you're using your infiltration to know how to walk to not set it off.
Huzzah!
Oh, you can still feel it.
Alright, and then I guess I make a might or finesse attack against the
Yep.
Blah. I can speak!
This is against their toughness. Okay.
Yeah, so hold on, let me see what my...
Keep in mind of the weather modifier.
I'm pretty sure my might is, so that drops me down to a D2, because it's I downgrade 2, right?
And it's a 2 downshift, so your D6 becomes D2.
Yeah, okay. That's not bad. 16, 18.
18.
Mhm.
Okay. You do the thing where you grab and then like immediately kind of have to redouble your grab. Okay, how is this since this is a new kind of thing with your class, how is this working? Because you did make it by 1.
Oh, I did make it by 1.
So it was 18, yeah?
Yeah. The target is no higher than your level. You deal no damage but inflict the restraint condition on them and knock them unconscious for 1d4 minutes.
Okay, so it's not damage, they just take unconscious status and restrained.
Yeah.
Okay.
The enemy is awakened if they take damage, or if an ally uses an action to wake them. And then, of course, if you miss or if you succeed, but the target threat level is higher than your level, you instead grapple your target. If you miss and the target threat level is higher than your level, your attack has no effect.
Okay. Your level exceeds their threat level.
Okay, awesome. So then, you or I can roll a d4, and that's how long they're out. 1d4 minutes.
There is a bit of a surprise from the guy before they fall unconscious. when they realized on a bare arm, and they weren't expecting the form to grab them.
I will reload.
4 minutes.
I got a time.
That's plenty of time.
Is a 5.
Okay. And does it let you like immediately change into their outfit? Is that what it does?
So you can do it as a free action.
Yeah.
Is it like more than one free action depending on the articles, or is it just like one free action? Again, this is new. Not sure how it works.
I've read it. I still don't know how it works.
It doesn't say in the write-up that you have on my sheet, but
One second. I want to say it just is. Take down. That didn't do it.
if so, that's fine. Anyway.
Yeah, it's a ability, so I'll take that.
Okay.
Following a successful takedown, you can use free actions to change into what the target's wearing and to bind it and hide the enemy's body. Or you have restraints in there somewhere to hide the body. So yeah, one free action to take what the target's wearing, and another free action to bind them. And,
Yeah.
and then possibly a third one to hide them. I don't know if bind and hide counts as 1 or 2.
That's a David Cobb.
Considering what the extent of a free action is, which would include things like item interactions, I would say, because it sounds like you can opt to do different levels of this. So one for bind. They say a use cost of 1 for
Each.
For each.
Okay, so since all you're doing is taking his pants, that's 1 free action.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. You now assume their. Yes. You will now assume their battle disc right here. I will give you its stats. Or give you its copy. It's there we go. Okay. Not only are you warmer, you get a plus 3 to your base toughness. Or, does it take all the equipment or just clothes?
Take what the enemy's wearing. It just says take what the target's wearing.
Okay.
+3 to toughness.
Yeah, instead of your normal +3 evasion, it's now +3 toughness because of the armor you took.
Yeah.
Okay, it says take what they're wearing. I wish they phrased it with a little bit more detail than that. Okay. How many free actions do you have? Which is speed -2.
According to her sheet that she should be looking at, not a webtoon. Yes, 5.
5. Okay.
Talking to you.
Based on that, then it sounds like
Well,
since they said wearing, I'm guessing maybe another action to grab the rifle and stuff. So if you are doing that, you have an assault rifle and 4 frag grenades. There technically is something else, but given their mission assignment, they're not going to have that.
So I have. Both writing anything wrong.
And an assault rifle, yes.
I'm not a fan. Anybody want them?
Oh, you can't exactly take them off you right now.
Okay, Annie Venom. Welcome to the snow. Jailbait has gone off. I don't know if she said what her plan was or not. So she's kind of, silhouetted and disappeared into the snow.
I don't think she did. I think she just looked around and was like, okay, that guy's over there by himself. And just vanished into the darkness. I'm pretty sure anybody in the party probably would have rolled high enough to see her kind of slink off over to the side. But
That's cool.
I'm closed now, so you don't have to worry about anything.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bolt out into the open. Like, he's like, hey, snakes! Just start like shooting everywhere.
Since you were both out into the open, their contingency actions go off.
They do go off, but also I am going to use my ultimate technique. If I'm not good, then neither are you. Evasive fighting. During your turn, you can voluntarily take down shifts to force enemies to suffer the same number of down shifts when attacking you. They cannot go. I cannot go lower than a D2. But
Does that mean they're down
Yeah, you're giving them more down
they
shifts.
suffer. I'm giving them more down shifts. 2 more down shifts.
Okay. Can I go lower than a D2? Okay.
And let's see. Oh, I cannot downshift lower than a D2, but they can. I can't lower myself beyond a D2. But whatever downshifting twice puts them at.
Oh, okay. And this is something you can do on your turn. It does not have to be a part of an attack?
No, it just says that I can voluntarily take downshift to my attack to force enemies to suffer the same number of downshifts when attacking you.
Okay. Interesting.
Yep. So I was like, man, my dice suck. You know what? Instead of getting better, I might as well just make everyone else around me worse. But it only applies to this.
Okay, and how many downshifts are you imposing?
I can afford to.
You can afford to?
I could afford
Okay.
more if I wasn't already downshifted twice anyway.
One, two, three, four. Yeah, because the weather is penalizing them just as like it's penalizing you guys on top of the debuff you just gave. So they basically see some sort of silhouette movement in the snow and they're going and just firing into the falling snow in that direction. And just not hitting you.
Yeah, probably have something that's ridiculous. Okay. I'm going to fire. I'm going to fire for a for a blast, a 20-foot radius, up onto this. Up onto here. So I'm just gonna
Okay. Keep in mind the heavy snow is imposing a 2 downshift.
Yep, and I took aim, so that I'm taking aim with my laser sight. So that put me up at 10, so I lost 2, and then
I'd say the snow negates your laser sight.
huh?
The snow effectively negates your laser sight.
Yeah, snow negates my laser sight, and I took an extra 2 downshifts so that they couldn't hit me. So I'm rolling a d20 plus 1 d2.
Okay.
Here we go. Time to fail miserably. There we go.
But that's interesting. Your takedown makes them go unconscious, right?
Mhm.
Interesting phraseology. Okay. Boom! There's a momentary blast of heat amongst the snow as your radius attack goes off. I believe it's a detonation.
Yep, he has explosive rounds.
You will see the silhouettes from above, like take a dive to try to shield themselves from the explosion, and then you'll see the silhouettes kind of pick themselves back up afterwards. So it either did not affect them or did not defeat them.
Okay. Oh, so it was like, huh, well, I guess that didn't work. Put another grenade in. Yo, Joe!
Well, the verses there that.
Oh, 14. He has the extra 2 there.
Yeah, sorry, 14. You'll hear a what again? Down. Boom. You'll hear a muffled behind the mask voice. Stop that! As they pick themselves back up.
I got grenades for days!
So do we.
With that, I'm just gonna be moving around in the snow, doing like the Squidward dance, so that they can't hit me.
Okay. Freestyle.
They're distracted. Do your thing.
You're failing, right?
I said, got them distracted. You can do whatever you need to.
I like that GIF.
Yes, very okay.
It's for you, No! That's some free actions. Okay.
After talking about that crane, I thought they were going to hop in there, but damn, that's a lot of attack. Parkour.
Parkour. So, two revolver blasts to this guy as I'm running up to him, and then 2 sword slashes to each of the dudes up.
Okay.
That first revolver shot, that is... I can't remember D2. So the first revolver shot is possibly a crit if it hits.
The first one,
And that first sword slash is also a crit.
the first revolver shot of that 18 is a crit.
And given that I don't have faith in the second one, I'm going to go double damage on that, so that's 2.
Okay. Stumbles in significant amount of pain, and I just realized that I do not have their health bars visible. Okay, with their with their stumble, it is clear that they are injured, but have not fallen to collapse on the ground or anything.
So based on the fact that I can now see his bar, it says they have 3 to 4 hit points. Cool.
No. I see 2 slashes up here. That's
So
20.
22 is possibly crit the hits.
22 is a crit.
Okay, so 2 damage to the guy on the guy just a little bit north of me there. And I'm guessing the 11 misses, and then the other 11 probably misses also, and then 25, so that'd be 1 damage to the guy south of me.
Okay. Basically for the first 2 attacks, one will deflect on a part of his outfit. He'll parry with his rifle with the other, and then your third shot will come in.
Okay, yeah, 18, 14 was to the guy on the ground.
Yeah.
22 and 11 is to the guy a little bit back north of me.
Oh, the 11, 20. Okay, 11, 25. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. So there's 2 11s. So the
Okay.
guy just north of me gets hit, gets hit for 2 damage because that's a crit.
Right.
And the guy just south of me gets hit for 1 damage with 25.
No. Well, then just, split that defense description between the 2 of them then.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, mark up the mark there.
Oh, I thought I did. Oh, I put it in the blue box. That does nothing. Corner Trooper's turn. He's unconscious. So he gets to do nothing. Venom, you will hear muffled talking into radio sounds.
Yeah, okay.
No, that's a participate. I marked it off. I mentioned it.
What's up, big homie?
You in the snow. I think I was saying, wouldn't that be down? Quiet.
Yeah, try to hit it if you can. Ooh. Damn shifts, damn shifts.
Let's see. That's so. -1, -2. -1, -2.
Is anybody having issues when instead you put like and it automatically switch you to the thumbs up thing?
Only when I do parentheses like.
I'm not doing parentheses. I'm just putting like not even like I hope you like it. Just like using an simile to describe and compare something to an item that it obviously can't be quantifiable against. And it goes, and I'm like, no, that's not the like I'm trying to use.
That actually sounds kind of funny. What's your defense? Any venom?
7.
21.
Oh, I was so off. Yeah, just put you shine bright like a diamond. And it gave me the thumbs up smiley emoji
You
face.
shine
I'm
bright like
no.
a.
Yeah, I'm like, that's no. I'm not trying to say that. Escape's broken. Scissors are pushing.
The other one will, the one that's a little bit of away in the silhouette, will head the rifle up to try to shoot at you. Kind of see how your how your smooth moves are messing around, and then we'll just shout out to you. Hey, I'm using my gun to fight you. What? What is your willpower?
Oh, that's significantly less. 13.
Wow. Okay. Okay, this Coral Trooper has used Rabble Rouse, which is obviously a deception versus target willpower or cleverness. I apologize. Is your cleverness higher?
What's the thing? What did it do?
Well, I wanted to confirm what your cleverness was since I saw that it was willpower or cleverness. Is your cleverness higher?
Cleverness is 17.
Okay, in which case this would fail.
Okay. Was he trying to scare me?
If he had succeeded, you would have suffered a snag on your rolls until the end of the Coil Trooper's next turn.
Okay. Alright, I was just trying to make sure because I'm like, the only I do have one thing, but that just involves attempts to frighten me.
Did you say that's from a frightening?
He has bonuses against people trying to put pressure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah, any attempt to frighten me is rolled at the snag.
I believe your
And
vision
if
is
it
21
succeeds,
feet
it only
down.
lasts half as long.
22. Yeah, point.
The snow's doing no one any favors.
That's what it's there for.
Okay, both the Coil Troopers are kind of give each other a look, and they both kind of like come at you at the same time. So one's providing the assistance to the other. Okay. They're like trying to grab you and like contort you and move you, but clearly you're too wily for that. It kind of feels like they're wanting to throw you off the armory tower, but aren't able to get a good grip on you.
Bomb.
Okay, anti-venom. It is your turn. You have a person to the north and the south of you that were trying to, I don't know, give you a bear hug or some, but you were just too grooving to be hit.
Oh, this will be fun. So what I'm gonna do is I'm like, y'all too close. I don't think I like this. I'm gonna load the grenade launcher and I'm gonna point it at the ground. I'm gonna shoot the ground in front of us. I'm gonna shoot right here. Hit everybody.
I think this show's code name is Madman. Why? Holy!
Amazing!
Well, that's a fumble.
Oh god, that is great! I love it. Oh god, I hope Eric is here to see this. Oh,
Okay.
We can spend a story point if you want to undo that.
you know what? That is so amazing. I'll take it.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel bad, but that is like the bottom of the barrel.
Okay, is this like a grenade launcher attached to your weapon? Is that what it
It's
is?
explosive ammunition.
Yeah.
Okay.
As I use the explosive ammo mod.
You will fire at the ground expecting a detonation, but only seeing the sparks of bullets as somehow some way, defying explanation, the cold and snow has somehow muted the incendiary tips of your ammo.
I'm gonna shoot into the ground like, and then look at the guys. I'm like, I swear this never happens. Wait, hold on. Like, disassemble, reassemble. It's like, alright, cool. Let's try this again.
Okay. You will need a seven two. Okay. You'll fire again. Find that once again there is no detonation. Due to the fumble, you will need to spend a action to reload, essentially going, this clip's crappy, this clip's crappy. Okay, good clip. In order to restore your ability to do your AoE attacks. And a 9 also doesn't hit anyway.
That's fair.
That looked like it happened again. You'll hear one of them go, whew. Do you want to do any movement?
I can't remember. Does the system have opportunity attacks?
No, you have to basically hold an action to do it.
Okay. Stand right here. I'm like, yeah. Okay.
Let's go back in the snow.
Focus on me.
Yeah. Freestyle.
Take my move action to do some awesome not reloading. And keep slashing. And shooting. Unfortunately, I didn't get my jump, but that's okay. Oh, another crit. Alright.
The 18, is that going to the northern dude?
The 18 goes to the north, the 8 south. I guess that's everything else to the island south. Including a possible crit.
Okay. The 8 then will get caught by the guy's armor. The 9 will be also caught by the guy's armor. That 27 is a crit.
Okay, bring the sword around, just, slam the hilt into his jaw for a crit. We'll do the 2 points damage.
Okay. What do you want to do with those last 2?
Aside from this one.
Okay. Okay.
So you don't have the jetpacks yet. Right.
Well, because it was your perk bonus, your pit bonus, my presumption is you guys did things at the pit before you went on this assignment.
Okay, in which case, I will take free action movement to come down. Take the jetpack. And because I have so much move with my friend movement. So the landing.
Okay. Oil troopers. Gas plus in the snow. Who's this new guy that popped up? I don't know, he's real green. Ah. And remember their Joe Intel, which one's more of a threat? They faded shows any venom. You get that with a machine gun.
That's right. Take the downshift.
How long does that last?
Oh, that's
every time
everything on roll your initiative, right?
I'll say so.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't want to be
I'll
first.
say so long as I keep taking the downshifts when my turn rolls around, then it lasts until my next turn.
Oh, okay.
They said sacrifice my ability to shoot you.
Oh, you did Brian Swear. Where did the third one go?
Oh, they shouldn't have moved into the square. They should have moved around them.
No, it's showing him as in Brian Swear. There we go.
Oh, the attack map doesn't show that. Huh.
You must have
Okay, that's what I'm seeing on this one. So, I see on the attack map, you're right, but on my screen, he's in Brian Square. I don't know.
You keep that glitch to yourself. My laptop's been running smooth. I don't need it having problems again so soon.
It says attacks in general. That's okay. It's fine. I mean, heavy snow is a bitch. And a further minus from anti-footwork. Shoot, your defense was what again, Brian? I'm sorry, was it 20?
Mm-hmm.
Your defense?
21.
21.
21.
Okay, they're all trying to get like grips on you to probably do something nasty to you, but that just is not going to work. Jailbait.
Awesome.
I ain't down for all the squeezing and stuff y'all doing.
Why are you so squeaky?
Reset a little. Reset a little.
On it.
Oh no. That is like 10, sir.
It's like these motherfuckers trying to do freaky shit.
To move here and try to attack this guy. I'm pretty freaked out.
Keep in mind you're dressed as a coil trooper right now.
Yeah, but I still have the downshift because of the weather.
Yeah, I'm just reminding you that you're in costume.
Yeah. No, I got it. I'm pretty sure.
But as a standard action, you can call on a contact. Certain says
Footloose,
where.
I choose you. Footloose.
He's just been sitting there with his thumb up.
Well, again, he doesn't. He's acting as a contact,
Oh, we
so
only take actions if we use him. Okay.
yeah.
You,
Otherwise, he is generically helping out by generically firing at people or something.
okay. Oh, he still had a turn. It's just he also.
No, that's why I especially mentioned the contacts do not actually do not actively participate in contact with rules like you do. Was I mistaken? Okay. They do technically have a turn from the standpoint of when the contact will act. Okay. On the contact turn, Okay. I'm not using contacts either. Okay. So, I will need to keep that in mind for the future and do prompts and stuff. So, you were rolling a D2. What was your D20?
A 10. My overall roll was a 10. But I was like,
Okay.
I missed.
So, are you like punching? What are you doing?
Yeah, I just came to like, but I missed.
Okay.
Pretty sure they beat my 10.
Oh, yeah, they're
Yeah,
toughest
yeah,
rolls.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'm probably barefooted, so that's what I'm blaming.
What are you doing?
You didn't take your shoes.
Well, their shoes are probably bigger than mine.
And
I'm flip flopping. I can't stealth around in shoes that barely fit my feet.
G.I. Joe!
But
The laces are half the battle.
Yeah, sorry, I couldn't see what I was aiming for. I was aiming for the guy in green.
Nah.
I missed.
Okay. It's going to put the contact turn, which essentially is initiative 0. If you guys have your contact for Footloose open, you guys can choose to spend his allegiance points to have him do something. That's the part I was thinking about. I thought you guys did it on your turn. No, they technically have a turn, and then the party decides on how they want to use the contact, if at all, for that turn.
Just have to do it there.
you advance me a little. What moves? Take +2 evasion. 3 targets take 3 explosion damage.
But you guys are in the movie.
Oh, is it? It just says up to 3 threats.
Oh, okay.
Up to 3 threats in combat suffer 1 sharp damage. And, well, I don't think Grassmaster applies here. I mean, it could, but I don't know what you do with it.
Yeah, I'm down with having Sierras with be accompanied by a Sentai explosion to do 1 damage to all 3 of them.
Is everyone good for that?
Yep.
Sounds good.
Okay, I believe that's 2 points.
It's a 1 point to 3.
No, I mean the allegiance
Yeah,
bonus.
plus 1.
Okay, 1 allegiance point is left. Boom! God, what's this? Ah! Does she have rocket power fists?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
The person who whiffed on with a tiny micro grenade explosion or what have you, a calsplosion, falls over into the snow. Anti-venom. The one to the north has been felled by a Power Rangers explosion following a trader of theirs apparently throwing hands. However, there's 2 people to the south of you that have other ideas called not going down.
Okay. Then I'm going to step away from my computer, so I'm just going to rely on the app. Hope for the best. So I roll me a D2. And go ahead and try the same thing again. I'm pretty sure freestyle won't get hit.
You're rolling a
D2.
D2, you literally can't hit me.
D2 rolled a 2.
17. I need to stick with this app.
17 just hits them.
Alright, so that's 17 plus 2, so that's 19. Alright.
Okay. What's the damage for the explosions?
1!
Okay, what damage type is it?
I believe it was, let me look real quick. One, two, Let's see, one damage blast. 20-foot radius.
Okay. Incredibly sharp. Cool. Okay, they get injured but do not fall. A bulk of the explosion being the fragmentation being caught by their vests and armor. Freestyle.
Okay.
Two. This guy didn't remember me. And then freestyle. Remember it.
Oh, what freestyle? Ah!
If I drop one, I get an extra attack. That's already that's a lot of friends.
Okay.
Back up.
Okay. Is it for you?
Should be it for all of us, but apparently that guy up there on top somehow got back up. How'd he do that?
The three of these people here will,
There's one two up there. Where's the third?
at least three,
Oh, they're down there. I'm looking at here on top of the tower that somehow was 6 points again.
will let out a gas. Not that you necessarily killed them before, but clearly it was much more unconscious breathing. And you will hear one of them say much more to themselves than to any of you guys that are around. Praise be to the blood of the Emperor.
What? Get that Warhammer shit out of here.
Yeah, he's back up. Yep, he's back up. And one more round, and my guy I took down is going to be back up.
That's minutes, not rounds.
I
I don't know why I equated it to rounds.
Well, because I had it at 40 rounds because it was 4 minutes. So I have a tracking rounds. Not that I expect it to last that long. Okay. Those guys are suffering what amounts to revival sickness.
Somebody revived them?
They revive themselves somehow. Just shakes his sword, check the D cells.
Is there something?
Yeah, the batteries are still working.
That's kind of like a poison? Or like some type of. That's his name, anti-venom.
Remember it.
Wait, hold on. Is it movement cost to get up in this?
Yeah, that costs half movement.
Okay.
That was your make.
He's trying to make it to his buddy.
Look, you gotta get it, freestyle.
He's not you, Titan.
And that guy begins climbing. This guy, because he is more elusive than the rest of them. do you have? Damn, okay. Climb. Okay. A silhouette is running towards the drop pod that did a rapid rappel down and began moving. Jailbait.
No. "19 to attack this guy again." Oh, off of him. Huzzah!
19, okay. Just a punch?
Yep.
Okay, just a regular punch? Okay, one stun then. He is not unconscious, but ow! Well, that clearly wasn't a mistake. What's wrong with you?
I can't see.
You ran over here!
I heard footsteps running this direction.
The guy with the machine gun was right next to you!
What guy in the machine gun? I figured only the enemy would move away from me. I figured my partner would stay beside me and get my back.
And this freestyle guy's over there, you see what he did?
I can't see.
Okay, Footloose has one allegiance point left. Do you guys want him to do anything?
We want him to do the footloose thing.
All you can do with 1 point is provide a bonus to defense. I don't think anybody has
I
needed
don't think anyone needs.
Yeah, they think I'm one of them, so that would shut up.
Anti-venom.
All right. Second verse, same as the first. I'll try this again. We're gonna keep doing this until one of us falls over. And technically, I don't have enough dice to hit my. I don't have enough. I don't have enough points to hit myself, but I do have just enough to possibly hit you. All right. That's a 9, so I know that's not going to work regardless. And a 15.
Well, you're still
I
trying
think
to
you said 7. I think you said 19 just hit. So
Well, are you still trying to use your AOE, or are you actually?
are they still around?
No,
They went down and popped back up like
Are they still around?
They
They
backed up. They're like 15 to 25 feet away from you, depending on the guy.
yeah. Though remember, with your fumble, you have to spend an action to look for a good clip.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I'm spending action. I'll spend an action. I'll say if I spend my action fixing the gun, then I don't get my extra attack. Correct.
Yeah, because you have to take the attack action to get the extra attack.
Okay, then I'm just gonna spend my turn fixing my gun then.
Okay. Free
I'll
salt.
say fixing my gun, and fixing my gun, downshifting.
Okay. You know what an upside is? If you guys get a drink, it's going to be cold.
I can't buy her a drink on ship.
You don't have to tell her that. Okay. Is it still shoot?
No, I didn't shoot because Brian didn't shoot.
Okay, so all these
Two
are.
get 2 to this guy, 2 to this guy, and if one of them goes down, I get an extra attack, which is that second 18. And the price.
Okay. 17 will hit, 10 will miss.
So I hit both of them once for 1 damage.
Okay. Cool. these guys get their full actions now. Ten. Four. I think that's a typo. They're certainly not going to downshift. Up to that. Assist. That. One of the cold troopers seeing what's going on will be pointing at you, Jailbait.
He swings at me.
Oh, he's pointing at you. So he's like rapidly pointing, like, get this person here, right here.
He's pointing at me?
Yeah.
Why? For me?
Anybody?
I was there for your child's bar mitzvah.
Yep.
Since you're messing with your gun, you do notice, given your perspective, that a silhouette has hopped into the dropship on the elevator.
The dropship's not armed, is it?
As I mentioned earlier, it looks like it is armed.
Okay. I thought as much.
What's your current defense you'd like to use? Remember, you don't have your normal defenses, but you do
No,
have
but I
toughness.
think Tristan altered it on my sheet, right?
No, I did not.
You do have.
Nope. Okay.
Toughness plus 3.
You said what?
Toughness plus
Toughness
3.
is all. Toughness is.
Yeah, but doesn't my evasion go down
Tanking stuff is
too?
what I do. So
No.
toughness
So,
is-
see where your says evasion
Pretty
plus
much
3 armor? You
toughness
just,
all the
don't
way.
get, you just don't get the plus 3 armor.
Okay.
You still get your base evasion.
Alright, so 17's not bad.
That's it. It's just, I don't know if your toughness plus 3 is higher.
Says it.
Hold on.
For me, it's toughness all the way, David.
Plus 3 for toughness would still be, it's 17.
Okay, so you have to pick one.
So your total is 17 for toughness with this armor.
Yeah.
Yes. Like
Okay.
it's 14 now, and then plus this armor, it brings me up to 17, and then my evasion is just 17.
Okay.
That is amazing. They triple park.
What the what?
How does one triple park?
So there's parking. So somebody parked. Somebody's in a parking space, and then someone pulled up next to them. You know, I guess to pick up someone, and then someone pulled up next to them, thus blocking all 3 lanes.
Oh, well, man.
So they turned on hazard lights next to the people who had on hazard lights, who were next to the people who were actually parked in a proper space.
Is meter
Triple
B?
parked.
Mm-hmm.
So I take the hit.
Yeah. From the drop ship.
2.
From the drop ship, there are flashes of rapid laser fire. The person that is pointing at you quickly backs up a little bit. As you are hit by what amounts to a laser machine gun. Over there, they did that, they did that. There's these 2 here. Downshift 1, downshift 2. And Freestyle, you're trying to be grabbed again with a fabulous failure of people slipping in the snow, not able to actually grab you. Jailbait, who has now been lasered.
I guess I'll have to use their rifle. What skill is their rifle?
Targeting.
Yep.
And unless it has a laser sight, you can aim as a free action for 1 up.
There is no laser sight.
So I don't know if you have any ranks of targeting.
I have a D2.
So that'll bring it up to D4, which means you're rolling, D20 at disadvantage.
I want to do something else. I want to throw the frag grenade here.
Okay. Keep in mind that there is a person inside that vehicle.
I know.
Okay.
Would I roll to throw it? Acrobatics?
Targeting.
Yeah.
Targeting again?
Yeah.
But I'm not at disadvantage, right?
You can't aim.
No, I can't aim, but I'm saying like...
So that would mean that
I
you
just-
can't, because of the 2 downs from the snow, that means you have 0, which means you can't throw the grenade at all.
Well, okay. What's your current targeting skill? Because there. Okay.
Yes.
Which means if we look at the dice shift ladder, D2, go down 1 to a single D20, go down 1 again, auto fail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
you can't throw the grenade.
Oh.
Yeah. Narratively, I would let you throw it. You'd just be wasting it.
Okay, no worries. Then in which
I guess
case...
the only thing you can have a chance with is the gun.
In which case, then can I move here, place the grenade, and continue on moving?
You still have to roll to hit versus they're in C.
If
Well, I'm not aiming for them. I'm aiming for the machine they're in.
You still have to roll to hit for the machine, too.
yeah, because the machine would have a toughness value, because it's a vehicle. No, it would only be toughness because it's not moving.
Yeah, I figure since it can't move, I don't have to worry.
If you don't roll,
Toughness, which is-
if you don't roll high enough, then effectively the blast doesn't even penetrate the armor.
I got you.
It's like if you guys.
And this is what we've
Six,
been running into with snake
yeah.
armor, where because we are people and they are vehicles, their toughness is actually way higher.
yeah. I will say this though. G.I. Joe has because I did the math on this in their later books, not their core book, have been using the updated how to make vehicle rules, so the defenses are usually not that insane. They have to be a higher threat level for it to get to that level.
Okay.
So. And yeah, you guys haven't encountered these drop pods before, so don't know what their toughness level
Then
is.
I will just take a defense this round.
Okay. Do you guys want Footloose to give anyone cover?
I don't know.
Even the Sierra pretty badly messed up. I'd say Sierra, cover Sierra, so cover jailbait.
Okay. If people are good with that, I'll use the last legion. I'll lower the last legion's point.
Did
Okay. Footloose pops out from his cover and begins spraying fire into the area to make it more difficult to hit jailbait. Any venom, you find a good incendiary clip and slam it in. Any venom?
Hello. Hello. You said that in what now?
You find a good incendiary clip and slam it in. You are good to go, and it is your turn.
Okay. See if it works.
Okay, what are you wanting to target? Can you see the map as it is?
I cannot see the map at the moment. I cannot see the map at the moment. Is there anyone even left on the map?
Everybody.
You said they all ran away from you, right?
They all backed up from me, but they're still on the map, yeah.
Yeah, there's a person inside the drop pod using the drop pod's weapons. There's a person adjacent to the drop pod and then there's the unconscious dude next to the drop pod. Near the drop pod, slightly south of it, is a coil trooper that is engaging jailbait, and then there's two severely injured ones next to
No,
oh my god, blinking freestyle.
see, I'm not the only one.
Let's see. Do I even know this jailbait over there?
She is dressed as an enemy trooper.
So no, and she didn't tell us she was doing that.
Nope, she just vanished into the snow.
I mean, I've been talking loudly. It's not like I'm disguising my voice.
Yeah, it's clear that she's been like punching the other coil troopers. But I mean, she's like 20 feet away in heavy snow, so it's silhouette.
Yeah. All right, then I will. Then I will shoot at the ones at the drop pods.
Okay. What's your blast radius?
20 feet.
Are you at the gym?
Must say I swung by real quick. Must say, I have a 19. I believe should be good.
Okay.
Is it 19 enough to hit him?
It's enough to hit the people. I'm seeing if there's stats on the drop pods. Which I didn't think there.
There's also enough hits here.
Which I didn't think there was. Yeah, that's what I thought. Because I had converted stuff from this book long ago and I didn't see it, so. Okay, I will assume its toughness is that. Okay, you said a 19 to hit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. See, this guy is now awake, having been hit by an explosion. The person inside the vehicle is fine because the vehicle was able to take the brunt of the damage. Did Joe base HP already go down? Because I'm about to
No,
mark
I
it
marked
down.
off it's
Okay.
I take one.
yeah, from Brian.
God damn it! Watch where you throw those things.
Yeah.
See, look, look. I wanted you. They threw that at me too. I got hit.
Okay. I apologize. It really looked like you were coming after me.
I told you I can't see anything, and you moved, and I assumed the bad guys would move.
Well, then you have worse sight than me.
I have worse sight than
How do you join us?
I had glasses on at the time, but this suit doesn't give me room to wear my glasses.
Then why would you be in it?
Because this is what they gave me, and when I tried to tell them that I couldn't, they said, "So what? Deal with it."
That sounds about right. Well, I hate, the situation sucks. Maybe that crane can help me.
I would go up there.
Well, I'm not gonna climb the crane, I'm just gonna go and use the crane.
No, I would do that.
Why?
Because there's somebody at the top with a sniper,
Well, if they're at the top, if I'm in the crane, it won't matter.
but they can snipe you before you get to the crane, and you don't do that.
I've been hit by this guy with a machine gun over here. That's not exactly a sniper. That guy's using swords.
Yeah, I mean, who uses swords anymore, right? So I'm talking about Lynn.
Awkward silence.
Middle finger.
Freestyle.
That's your question.
Yeah. These guys are kind of looking around. It's clear that they're kind of contemplating to retreat.
Brian's
Can't-
got a second attack.
Oh, you do have a second attack. My apologies. Any Venom, do you want to strike again?
Brian?
Maybe not. I guess it really is your turn then, huh?
Yep. I guess ignore the first 2 attacks then.
Ignore the first two?
Yeah, unfortunately.
19, 18. Ugh!
Oh, so your attack goes off and also misses.
Son of an out! As they both go down.
Yeah, which is, I can. And those other 3 attacks will just miss this guy by seer.
Ching, 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 ching. The Gold Trooper in front of you will notice a silhouette. Turn around. Green! Hey, buddy. Buddy with a bad vision.
Mm-hmm.
Help me here.
What am I helping you with?
Make this guy more visible in the snow.
So,
I'm wearing bright green. How much more visible do you want?
I don't know, just point at him.
wait, the sleepy thing that was on the guy I took down is gone now.
Yeah, I woke him up by exploding him.
Because of what you said, they're just kind of asleep basically and can be woken up by
Yeah.
normal means.
It says they can be woken up if they take damage or anything.
Yeah. Okay. The trooper here begins like pointing you out like expressly.
Pointing me out.
No, freestyle.
Those lasers hurt, by the way.
Hill trooper over there is doing some pointing out. Hill trooper there is woken up. But he won't he won't be quite knowing what to do. Okay. Down by 2 from the snow. Edge from that. Up 1 from that. Okay.
2 just hits.
No, I was noting that as your evasion,
Oh, oh.
because that was your evasion,
Yeah,
right?
22 is my.
Yeah, so it's 21 from that. So the laser blast just missed you.
Deflect some of the spray off the sword, not some of the rest of it.
Okay, Gilbert. Why didn't you help me? Point this guy out!
I couldn't move. I was frozen in fear.
The frozen in ice, more like it.
Oh, yeah, I don't hit. I don't hit.
We are flanking. We get advantage.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
I
don't
think
hit.
there was there was flanking on this.
I don't hit.
Okay.
She's so lucky I don't hit.
Yeah, I don't hit. No, I don't hit. I didn't crit fail either, but I definitely don't.
I will retcon any flanking bonus if it is found, but I do not believe there is one.
You're probably right.
Okay.
You have to remove that unconscious thing.
I did. The icon's no longer on the guy.
No, on the turn order. It says unconscious, round
Oh.
35.
You are right. You don't see Venom. Anti-venom.
They're still standing, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I see. Okay. Keep shooting at them until they stop. And keep shooting at them until they're not standing anymore.
Okay.
They keep trying to blow us up.
Click, click, boom! Click, boom!
Yeah, let's
I heard her scream, "Stop shooting!" And I recognized her voice. So, what would it take to like angle the shot so that the direction where the scream came from was encompassed in it? Or would that be anything? Or could I just like, hey, it came from the left, so maybe I should curve it to the right or something like that?
You could get one person and the drop pod and an explosion if you shoot at where the motorboat is, the lifeboat is attached, or rather the maintenance boat is attached to cause your detonation.
If you shoot behind the drop pod, you should be able to get all the drop pod and two guys up there. If you shoot like you.
I would do that.
Yeah, the thing is elevated, so you could shoot the back leg.
Yeah.
All right, so that's a 17.
So
You have to back it up and shoot like back here, like the edge of the deck.
okay, well you can't physically shoot past the leg, but you could shoot off center.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
Chris, could you roll me a D2?
Two.
Okay, that's a total of 19. Alright.
And remember, you get two attacks.
Okay.
Okay. Well, the vehicle appears to be just getting more and more scarred by the fragmentation and explosions. The people around helping the vehicle aim have been taking more and more damage. One silhouette has fallen to the ground.
Okay, so that's an 18 on the second shot, which means that even if I roll a 1 on the D2, that's still a 19 minimum.
Yeah. One on the V2, so 19.
Okay. Before the guy that has woken up, before he really has his wits about him, he is once again knocked down by this time explosions. Freestyle. It's your turn. At this point, the coil trooper in front of you is like yell begging at ally jailbait to freaking do something.
Okay, first two are to the vehicle, or the guy in the vehicle, whichever you want to call it, and the rest of them are to the guy.
The guy will have full cover in the vehicle.
So 21 and 8 to the vehicle, and then a whole bunch of other attacks to the guy in front of me.
Okay. 21. Okay. You shoot the drop pod. You'll then see through the armored canopy. The guy suddenly like reflexively jerk his arms back, and you'll see some sparks, presumably at the control panel in front of him.
So 21 actually.
It was high enough to get past the surface of the vehicle.
Oh shit! Cool.
Let's see, the 8 tings off.
And the rest of them are to the guy in front of me.
Okay, that 21 will hit, causing him to fall.
Use the jetpack to get up on the vehicle, and then the 15, 20, 15 are to the vehicle.
Okay, the 15, 20, 15, the 20 will cause another part of damage. If you would like, if you have enough free actions, you can you can trigger the hatch, and I believe it would be a downshift, but you could go for the pilot if you trip the hatch. And
I have reactions, so I will, the hatch release.
okay. So are there any new numbers to the downshift for attacking the pilot?
Oh, no, I'm just booting the hatch open.
Oh, okay.
I'm just exposing him for everybody else.
Okay. With that 20, you cause more damage. More damage to the vehicle. And before I say anything, I just want to triple check that I don't actually have stats for this thing. Because the scenario gives like partial stats, because it expects it to be a weapon mount piece that just people can use. Oh, okay. Which means I will have to... It's a drop ship, so it's going to be pretty hardy. Okay. With that last attack, which I believe was a slash, he actually cut into the vehicle, severing one of its landing struts, causing it to partially fall to the ground, and the landing strut to pierce the upper part of the protective bubble. The vehicle is defeated without exploding.
Hey!
Let's see the coil trooper inside, which now is hatch open. The vehicle's foobarred. Oh, I know what he's gonna do. Oh, he doesn't have the skills for that. Shit. Looks at the situation. I live again for Overlord! And like hops out, runs, jumps into the sea.
You know that's freezing, right?
Fucking cold!
Maybe these things protect from the cold?
Snake overboard!
Jailbait, it's your turn. You feel free to have him swim away, or if you want to like knock him out and get into the water too to capture him or something. Then
Probably not going in the water after. Plus, technically, there's no distance wide enough that you can jump for being like a human being that he won't get sucked in by the ship's propellers.
Well, yeah, but I don't think this is a cartoon. This is a cartoon. I don't think they're going to account for that.
Well, I guess so. That's fair.
if it makes you feel better, I'll spend an enemy story point to have that not happen.
To have them survive. All the combatants are gone, right?
If you stare at them for a little bit, they're not getting back up.
Good.
All right, let's get hit Man Tower and get to the armory.
Huzzah!
Oh, this is the armory.
Okay, well, there was two people that wanted to be secured here, so it was secure one guy and then go secure the other guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Footloose will be like, good job, Joes. Now, as he pulls out keys from his pocket, let's get some real gear.
Damn straight. Also, medic!
Mm.
Jailbait needs some healing from friendly fire.
Anti-venom And Venom, I think, is your it's your medic from the file. But let's get to someplace warm.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking to.
No.
Yeah, Brian, Sierra needs some healing from when you blew her up.
What am I supposed to see?
In your bed.
Without it paying?
Honey, then you should have thought about that. Should have done it. You've been home all day.
Okay, so that's a 16 with a critical on the D4.
Okay, yeah, Sierra's at full.
I'll just like, just pretend. I'll shower.
No.
I'll
Does she get the
shower.
temporary points for critting
Why?
again?
No.
It'll heal. The crit will heal an additional point. If that goes over, it becomes a temporary hit point.
So you're now over.
Awesome.
Um,
I think she fell asleep.
What?
I said I think she fell asleep.
Who did?
My girlfriend. We were on the thing and then she just got quiet. Next time I talked to her.
That's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Alright.
But now I don't
Into the
know
air.
what to do.
hmm,
But the answer is no. No. Mm-mm.
It actually changing up my thinking. You switching language.
Sure, give me your Xbox then.
Why?
The payment.
Payment for what?
To sleep in my bed.
One mattress?
No, I set your Xbox.
I know, I'm talking about that's the payment for one mattress?
Mm-hmm.
Eating is expensive.
okay. Okay, you
Not
get
sponsored.
you get 2 requisitions per person.
Should I sneak into my gear?
You can
Yeah, you can get your gear.
you can requisition up to restricted level.
What's in the restricted level?
You have to actually go look at the book.
Oh, never mind. I don't care that much.
That was-
I'll just pretend that I want to look at the restricted level. Oh, wow. Those are so cool.
So toss Jeff Baker usual shit while she's getting the band-aids.
Turn around, Nancy Venom.
Lock out, lock out the grapple gun. That would have been really useful in the last fight, but I had jetpacks, so it was okay. Toss jetpacks to my teammates, because I got those freebies for everybody. Jetpack. Because jetpack. And now we have to go find
Spirit.
the low light was the other one?
Was
Or
it low
Spirit?
light? I thought it was Spirit, wasn't it?
It's like, who else is in the armory?
It's Footloose is with you guys in the.
Well, yeah, but there's another guy who was going to the armory.
That was the Footloose. I mean, you guys could either go independently, or you could go to help Footloose.
There was one for number one, and there was one, and in number two, there was also somebody going to.
Yeah, assist the Marauder Footloose
And
at
then
the
go
armory. Assist Junkyard to investigate the overboard drop pod.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one is assist Lowlight with counter fire on the incoming drop
And there
pod.
was a third. Pretty sure there was.
There is a number 1, which is just go to the command tower, which is the armory.
Oh, without backing up Footloose.
Yeah.
Okay, so do we want to do anti-aircraft gun or go over the side?
Let's go over the side.
All right. Okay, scuba tank.
Okay. Well. Okay. Let me,
That's very cool. I mean, you said we had already been issued water, so I'm just
Yeah.
narratively saying,
Yeah.
throwing it to her because
Yeah.
she came out her own
Yeah,
water. So
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Okay.
get her little, Pokemon, Jedi, Phantom Menace mouth breathers, and then, somehow,
At least we had oxygen.
somehow quite to a full scuba gear.
Sorry, it looks like Junkyard is the dog. So when you guys move through the snow, you are close enough to the fire that while it is snowing, it is warm enough for the snow to be dissipating into rain near the area. So your downshifts instead of 2 are now just 1.
Okay.
Junkyard is like growling over the side, and Mud will be commenting, "Oh, good for you guys to make it. I don't know what these guys are up to, but looks like some of these coil troopers are swimming around the flag. Junkyard's keeping track of them. When I peeked over to see if I could spot one, a little something happened, and he'll turn, and you'll see like a harpoon like stuck to his side, but there's like gauze packed around it to help with the
Smart.
bleeding.
I appreciate this.
So yeah, be careful about these.
Oh, look at me, like, bro, what the heck?
It's a good thing we have a doctor with us.
Yeah, these coil troopers in the water have some harpoon launchers.
The most makeshift razzle dazzle piece of shit rapping I've seen in my life. Who patched that up?
Arf, it wasn't you. I did. Arr. Okay, well, Junkyard got me the kits.
Smart dog.
Okay, oh.
Must say, good job, boy. Must say, pet the dog. It was like, got to look at him. He was like, this is not what they mean by packing the wound.
Okay. Footloose, by the way, is no longer with you guys. He is securing the armory.
Yeah.
You now have access to Junkyard and Mutt for their contact abilities.
I must leave now. My planet needs me.
You can use an action, at least while you're on the flag, to call Spirit over to your position if you want to use him as a contact as well. Right now he's not actively on the scene, but you do have the ability to get his attention to get him over here. Given the situation, which can be broken down easily as to locate the divers and then stop them in some way, whether it's shooting them or doing something else. What skills would you like to use to try to locate the scuba coil troopers?
Well, alertness would be obvious, but that's so obvious that, probably should leave that to our alertness specialist, Sierra.
What I'm doing?
We're looking for divers. Since you took that specialty in, seeing shit.
I saw the down 2, right?
Now we're only down 1. So you're rolling a d2.
Okay.
Okay. Brian, were you trying? Since you commented on the harpoon wound, are you
I don't see anything.
Are you healing it?
I don't see anything.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay.
I rolled a 2.
Well, you still get the d20.
I have the D20. I rolled a 2.
Okay.
I don't see anything. I need a moment to adjust to the water. I would like to make another attempt.
One second. While you're doing that, is anyone doing anything to assist, or are they doing their own efforts to look?
I'm going to do my own. I'm going to use the jetpack to go over and get down more into the water vicinity where I can, down where they would be, and I'm making my own alertness from down there while they're looking from above.
Sounds good.
Oh, so close.
21. you are able to notice a diver. They are it looks like they have taken this moment to kind of pop up to the surface and is clearly looking for like any damage to the flag that they can use to maybe get into, or they're kind of like doing an assessment.
Yeah, I'll call it out to the others.
Okay. Medic was medicing. With that, since everyone's already done something, the diver's gone up to make an assessment. Anti-venom, what are you wanting to do right now? Right now, one driver has been located. They are making an assessment and may no longer be doing that for long. There are two other divers that have yet to be located.
Well, my perception is trash, so I'm not even going to bother.
Well, there are other ways.
And there are other skills you can use.
For instance, an example they have here is using science or technology to work out a pattern, for instance.
Oh, Sarah, you're actually good at those. You're actually better at those.
Technically, well,
You can use technology.
What was that,
Yeah,
Brad?
but you pointed it out, so now
I was
I'm
actually thinking about using science. I was actually thinking about using science to try to.
I found one.
Let's see. The water's cold, right?
Yep.
Yeah, given the snowy environment, it is pretty cold. Though the coil troopers that are swimming, freestyle can attest to the fact that they have scuba gear on, so they're insulated.
Yeah, but then we need a little bit more, so you can make a technology roll to locate one.
okay.
Alright, let's see. So the underwater. Let's see what weapons. Let's see. Trying to figure out where they would be would probably be more of a tactics thing. Science. See. The closest I can think of, I'll say, at least as a player, the closest I can think of would be to looking, I'll say, looking for, I'll say, no, that doesn't really work either. That's all on the side. Shit. I need to explain what I'm using science for, so.
Well, I mean, you could try to devise a swimming pattern that could locate one of them with science.
Okay. Sure, then I will do that. I was trying to think of something else, and I was like, yeah, my brain's not coming up with anything. Oh, okay. Something, looking for faint ripples, something.
That
Okay. Oh! Okay, so I rolled a 20. Then. 4. Total of 22.
Okay. You have actually looking around and doing the maths. You are actually able to calculate the probable positions of the other two with that roll. So you have one confirmed and two projected, which you can count as basically being confirmed. So you now have the locations of all three. Jailbaited freestyle. What do you two want to do?
Well, since now we know where they are, I'm going to try and run them off.
Okay. Let me look here. Okay.
Assume they're not all nice and clustered.
No, they're not. So they're swimming around and using their comms to report in their assessments.
Using my rapid fire laser blaster. Cancel.
Oh, sure, you have a laser blaster.
Thanks to the jetpack, I do.
Oh, nice! Pew, 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 pew. Okay, what is your pew pew?
That bonus. Ooh. Might script again.
Okay. Due to their swimming and everything and how this is working, you will get 2 of the 3.
Well, I was going after the one guy.
Oh, the one guy? Okay. In which case, yeah, you definitely tagged the guy, and now there's a floating scuba.
So 3 damage is enough to drop in.
Yeah. With how this particular setup is working, 1 damage would do it.
Oh. It's,
Yeah. You do whenever they mess with the rules, it seems to confuse people. I was kind of like internalizing things not to confuse the players.
okay, so if I'm able to go, if one, all it takes is 1, drop 1 guy, then I will go for a second, which you just said I can get. But I can't
Yeah.
get to the 3rd even with the jetpack movement.
Yeah. Because these guys also like bobbing like into the wall. You know, they're having to keep afloat and dive
Is
and
the Brit the one that
everything.
got the second guy? Or is it just because I don't have enough movement?
With how this is working, it instead of it being regular defense, they're having to roll a skill to determine
Okay, so
their.
there's nothing I can do with the crit to like help an ally because it is just straight up failure.
Yeah. Okay. Joe Bates sounds asleep.
Sierra, you still with us? Nope. Okay.
Okay.
So anti-venom, you're gonna have to drop the last guy. Shoot! Alright.
What was it?
1 guy left.
Okay. Can I see them?
If you look where you predicted that they would be, yes.
Okay. I'll take a stab at it.
I need about 20 foot angle. How accurate you have to be.
What's up, PSG? Shoot bullets into bullets.
Especially exploding bullets.
That's a 8.
8. Okay. The person is knocked off kilter by a wave, and your shot hits the wave that moved the guy, and the detonation pushes the guy to a different location. They're kind of like, oh, that water, shit, freestyle.
He's got another attack.
True.
I'll try again. That's a 13. It's easy.
So 13, let me do the thing here. Does not hit.
Yeah. Alright. That's all the BS do at the moment.
Okay, 15, 18, 10 for me.
Okay. Oh. I can't do that part. Okay. Okay, I'll do that next time. Okay, that doesn't hit. Okay. Before I cycle around back to Anti-Venom, I will say that how this is working in this particular setup, if you fail to hit them, they will return fire, causing 1 sharp damage. Anti-Venom, it is back to you. The person looks like they are about to do a deep dive, meaning that you would either have to predict or someone have to locate him again if he gets to his deeper dive to reposition.
Don't miss.
Anti-Venom.
Brian,
We lost our doctor.
Yes.
your turn again.
That was quick.
Well, Sierra fell asleep and they aren't shooting back yet, so
That's 14. Miss. And a 5. Yeah, this is a call.
and every time you miss, you take a point of damage now.
Wait, so every time I miss, I take a point?
Every time one of us misses, we take a point of damage.
From what?
Then shooting back.
Yeah, and this setup is playing by slightly different rules. So I appreciate the scenarios are trying to make things fresh, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know. I think there needs to be a little bit more of a standard.
Are you being
What?
I was asking, is Tristan doing this?
I missed last round.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you getting bonuses for me taking?
Yeah, but the the downshifts for the weather is what's the causing the problem.
Yeah. But remember, it's only one downshift now. Okay.
Can I use my taking? Can I use someone taking to where it is to give freestyle some extra like a shift to the target if we both just kind of work at the target?
Given the situation, yes, you can provide assistance to him.
I'll spend my time providing assistance.
Okay. But I
I
believe,
really don't.
when you provide assistance, you actually give extra bennies.
Matt, the
No, I get more bonuses from you missing than you lending assistance.
The
If he,
ed
miss, if
and
he
the
misses twice, I get 2 ups. If he assists me, I only get 1 up.
and an edge.
Yeah, I'm better off with you actually taking your attack and missing than I am with you assisting.
Well, if you want him to take the damage.
I can always fix it. Sure, I'll do it.
Okay.
I think I got him yet, or do.
No, he's gonna dive after you guys
Alright,
do,
so I
do
don't
stuff.
roll alertness yet.
Then if it's not again,
Holy shit.
I just shot.
And I'm pretty sure I take 2 damage.
You do take 2 damage, but that third one is spot on.
So I lose my bonus hit points. Skewer him with the sword.
Yeah. Okay. With a Orf of Approval, Junkyard will go and when you get back on deck, Freestyle will kind of go up and like nuzzle you and will nuzzle Anti-Venom.
Good boy.
Dagger. Okay. Given the situation, there is still aiding with the counterfire if you guys want to do that. If not, and you want to essentially progress to the next point, we can do that as well.
I think in those circumstances, we probably should go to the next point. Because we're both having a hard time targeting shit. So as fun as counterfire could be.
Okay.
Do we lose
Yeah.
anything by not going to do counterfire? Is this another one of the things where they're giving us a score based on all the side stuff we do? Or
I'm not sure if I can answer that question.
okay, okay.
That being said, that being said,
I like that.
well, in the case of the October Guard, like they weren't keeping it a secret anymore.
Yeah, they were clearly grading us. In that case,
I will say this though, if the players don't aid with the counterfire, it's not that the counterfire doesn't happen, but I mean there is a kind of baseline of okay, the ship is counterfiring just with its regular people.
okay. Well, in that case, I'll go with the counterfire. Might as well get that out of the way.
You good for that, Brian?
Just so we can say we tried out all the weird special mini games that got built into this. Is that spirit at that point?
1 second.
Down.
That is low light.
No.
Because again, spirit, you can use an action to radio in to help at any time. He's free floating.
No, the crazy one. Okay.
When low light notices you guys, finally some people with extra amount of competence. The flag's radar can't detect these pods, so we're having to do some old-fashioned predictive firing, which me and my scope here have been relaying the people. If you're a good enough shot or trust the flag's seat of your pants targeting systems, get in a turret and I'll help you out with the hitting.
Sure it is. It's like shooting sewer rats back home.
Okay. People who are not being in a gunner seat can contribute support actions of various kinds.
Does the gun turret have stats or bonuses?
I'm getting there.
I'll go ahead and heal us because we took some. I think we took some serious damage from missing.
You did. I lost my temporary hit points, but I'm good otherwise.
If you do, he won't be able to really man the turret.
I'll tell you why we want to go.
Oh, while you're walking?
Yeah.
Well, you're walking to the you're walking, or probably more appropriately given that you're under attack, running
Yeah.
to the next location, which isn't really conducive for using a med kit.
Yeah, but I'm really good at it.
Yep, I know you're really good at it.
I'm about to say, actually, I think I have a thing that says that I can run and use a med kit. If anything, I'm actually almost better running than doing it.
Okay, if you do, you can, because the scenario segment says you can't. But if you have a class thing that says you
I'm
can,
putting that
then we can void that. If I'm being a bit
The
meta,
scenario
let's-
says that I can't. Then I'm assuming. I'm about to say if the scenario says that I can't. Then I mean I'm okay with that because I'm assuming the scenario has these feats in mind. So
well, their excuse is everything is happening so rapidly that to take the time to pull out your med kit, roll up pant legs and attend injury would.
It does say he can heal 1 hit point as a standard action.
Okay.
That's the closest I'm seeing to that. That's say he gets bonuses for dragging people out of the line of fire to heal them. But actually,
Okay.
in terms of actual healing, he can heal one as a standard action without rolling. Anything else would require things that they're saying you can't do.
Alright, I'll slap a door of the Explorer bandage on my arm.
Okay.
He says
Yeah.
you're sleeping there.
Yep. Targeting or driving.
Huh?
The gun turret uses targeting or driving. It doesn't have it.
You said did you say the gun? You said the gun turret uses driving?
Or targeting. You can use targeting also, but it has driving as an option.
Yeah, that's what it says. I figure it's not giving the
driving
bonus
the turret.
because the ODST pods are scan shielded.
Okay.
It doesn't say that. That's just what I'm figuring.
So I can, that means I can aim by driving.
So I'm driving the turret.
Or targeting. You can use targeting.
Yeah, I don't quite know why it's driving unless turning the turret.
Yeah.
Okay, now before you make your shot, Annie Venom, are you wanting to do anything to assist with him or support him shooting?
He says he's better when I miss, right?
If I'm using targeting, I'm better when you miss. If I am using driving, which I'm going to probably do because I'm better at that.
Yeah. Here are support action examples if you would like to use any of them. Alertness to spot a drop ship as soon as it becomes visible, so you can point it out. A science or survival skill to notice telltale anomalies in the sky, to point out drop ships. Using targeting to target a laser, basically a target designator. Or deception or persuasion to morale boost the gunners.
All right.
And so you could also just take a gun turret yourself.
Yeah, you could just take a gun turret yourself.
Yeah, I'll probably just take a turret.
Okay.
It's still snowing, right? Actually, what's the bonus that happens if I do that? If I decide to do the science thing.
The default is 1 up unless you guys have any particular suggestions you'd like the support action to do.
Sounds like you'd be better off with me missing.
Okay.
Now it's hopping the gun.
It is a target-rich environment. So essentially you just have to say, hey, you're shooting.
Alright. Guess we're just shooting.
Okay, well, that's interesting to know. Okay, in which case then, since we don't have anyone else to kind of cheerlead or play support, I am going to choose a slightly duller route and just tell you how many times to roll, unless you want me to be a bit verbose.
No.
Okay. In which case, let's start off with 3 shots from each of you. Low light is giving verbal bearings on incoming targets. You are not rolling as a snag given the orbital drop speeds. It'll be within the 300-foot range band.
I'd like to spend one of his legion points to give us advantage.
Cool. Okay. His forward observing is extra spot on and will give you guys an advantage on the roll.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Must have known that.
Let me look up
Oh,
this.
God. Wow. Alright, so, I guess, Tristan, your first and third rolls, you can get your bonuses.
Yeah, I'm using driving because I'm better at that, so I don't think I get the bonuses for not using the same skill.
Okay.
Yeah, because he gets the bonus if it's the same skill that you did.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's okay, I rolled decent for the first two.
Okay.
I rolled all right for the third one.
Yeah.
Nice.
I rolled a 17 on the first roll, a 23 on the second roll, and then a 5 on the third roll. With advantage, yes, I rolled a 5. It kept me from crit failing, so there's that.
Okay. Your 20 plus destroys an incoming invader drop pod. Freestyle, your 20 plus destroys a invader drop pod. Looks like the 19 and 14 are more kind of like knocking things off to the side or detonating in the air rather than getting direct hits. With time passing with that, with all the shooting between you and the other turrets going on, it is noted that the drop pods are thinning out. And there'll be some flag relief crew to take your positions. Okay.
So bad at this fixing spots.
The not that you guys would know this, I'm saying this more on a meta level. The coil troopers will now be at a disadvantage to their initiative rolls because they're no longer receiving steady drop pod support.
Cool.
There'll be a voice that suddenly cuts through the radio traffic. Ah, man, this fire here on the deck is getting a bit out of hand, even with all this snow. There's really any snow over here. Looks like we got some coil troops that have commandeered some of the Prana's weapons and is well, not really helping us put out this wildfire here. So we need some extra water and some extra. There's a boom in the background, and maybe a tech. It looks like. Did they bring bats with them?
Like baseball bats, or
I think they mean the troopers.
Yeah, the Battle Endor troopers.
okay.
There
I was
is,
like baseball bats or actual bats. I was like, oh, those bats.
there is a sound of an explosion through the radio, and audibly at the same time as the other side of the deck that's kind of been split with fire. suffers a detonation as the fire has gotten to or overheated a bank of internal fluids that causes a part of the ship to go. And with that, if you'd like, I can switch maps, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you guys want to continue on or not.
I'm down for the next map. What do you think, Brian?
How well do you think we'll be able to do with just us? Up to you.
I think we do all right, but
I'm okay with it.
I have no way of
I mean, there's a
predicting your
lot.
dice.
I mean, my dice are pretty predictable. If it's not healing, my dice don't seem to be doing what they're supposed to. You keep attacking, and I'll keep healing you.
Yep, that works. Keep healing, keep providing them, them ups.
You wait for the next iteration.
Uh, Here's some things here that I really think should be in a specific description bubble. Okay. The Piranha boat is on an area of the deck that it should not possibly be able to get to. Indicated much more visually by the fact that its propellers are sparking against the ground. However, it does have weapon systems on it. Okay. Okay. The fire is very clearly, well, very hot. You can of course put the fire out if you have some means to do so, such as like a kimchi kit or something that does cold damage. Otherwise, the fire will continue to just kind of be ablazing for this battle. It is hot enough that the snow is becoming a much more manageable rain. You are not suffering weather penalties this close to the fire.
Oh, good.
If you want, you of course can like run through the flames, but that would be inadvisable. Um, one of the bats will look at you guys and make a TV inappropriate motion for you towards you, and the one of the code troopers in the Piranha will go, "Yeah, you tell him, robot." There we go. Why do you roll so low? Roll a snag. Because they don't have dropship support, and they still roll higher than that. Not that difficult. Okay, guys, as a contact, a barbecue was available.
Ooh.
Hey, we gotta go to the barbecue.
Okay, Annie Venom, do you have an initiative?
Sure. 1 second. Get that
I
for
believe
you.
you guys wanted to do like a round, or you just want to?
Oh, I'm fine with going through, but we're,
I'm fine with whatever you guys want to do. I'm just one.
Initiative 3.
all right.
It's funny at times, but then other times it becomes sad. I would think that I could not fail this badly. I've never been in a game that my dice hate me this much. I wish to know who I pissed off in order for this to happen.
Middle from accounting.
Okay. Somehow it doesn't surprise me.
Okay. What was his initiative? 6, 3.
3. I wish I could get 6. Those high numbers must have been high numbers you guys saw.
We have barbecue, but barbecue's still fully redacted.
Oh, well, you see, about that. Let me fix it for you. There we go. What, the firefighting abilities or the first aid?
Firefighter. So on his turn, yeah, I think we should probably have him start putting out that fire. Looks like I have finish.
Yes, you do.
Okay. Right, let's abandon. EO Joe.
Keep in mind the bats are actually in that fire, so if you are going to melee them, you would be putting yourself at fire hazard.
Which did what?
Do. Touching any section of fire deals one fire damage. Passing through a section requires a roll and will have effects depending on what the roll is.
So I will leave I guess I will leave the bats for a moment until we can put out their square of fire, and go for the guys here on the machine.
Hey, shoot him! You know, run people. Get him!
as they go by.
Get him! How's he running so fast?
In which case, this gift is slightly less applicable, but whatever.
That's like some good high def right there. Damn. Okay. The first two bullet shots.
The 18 and the 12 are bullet shots, and those are to
The bats.
the bats. Yeah.
Okay, the 18 and the 12.
18 isn't free.
It does not appear to have any appreciable effect.
18 is not enough. Yeah. For 29 should be more than crit on that.
Is the 14 a sword slash?
14. The other 4 attacks are a sword slash. So
Okay.
14 is a sword slash, which I'm guessing probably misses. The
Yeah,
29 is a
14
sword slash, which theory crits.
Yes, that will.
So I will do double damage to get the to make up for the miss. And then 29 and 27, which are just normal hits, and those are two. So I'm splitting those 2 attacks between the 2 guys. So 14, 29 to 1, 29, 27 to the other.
Second, let me look at the thing. It's not 10 above, it's when it doubles. Okay. Personally, I think 10 above probably would be a good, nice bonus threshold number, but... Okay. You cause them to, like, stagger, and, because they have sheets behind them, they're not, actually falling out the boat or anything. But they would be, if there weren't seats.
See, totally got it.
Man, why are you so green? Hey, is that the freestyle we heard over the comms?
You know it. Sure enough.
Let's get him. We can't aim the pros guns at him. He's too close. So okay, I'll get him. You shoot at the other guy down there. Are you good for that? Are you good for that? Well, I don't want to piss off. I want to piss him off. Get him.
So I see how it is. The guy will piss me off, fucking up my day. But no, let's not piss off the white boy. I see how this goes.
I invoke my feet. What I hope I beat.
It'd be great if I could hit Cobra with like some subtle racism, and they'd be like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
11 versus any Venom. Shots either go around you or are like clipping off your armor.
The hell are they doing?
They're trying to shoot you, but they're afraid of pissing you off.
You know, this pating noise is actually kind of pissing me off itself.
Hear that? You pissed them off.
You
Wow.
know what is really pissed off? I shoot rocket launchers! No! I need a rocket launcher.
It's available if you make the requisition roll.
Get unlimited rocket launchers.
The guy gets up from his chair, tries to
Tries to hug me.
tries to hug up you, kick him back into the chair. Well, I presume you kick him back into the chair.
I do not give consent.
These guys really touch you and feel you.
What? Why? Why? Okay.
I can in theory take it.
Like, and they keep trying to touch us, they keep trying to rope us.
They're the jailbaits.
Like, really weird. I agree with you, bro. I don't like this.
The Venom, you will see that one of the bats in the fire is raising their rifle, giving a little bit of a Terminator feel, with the flame obscuring partially with the flickering their metal body. The shot being aimed towards the back of the back of Freestyle, because that's fight without honor.
Don't you fucking do it. I'll say, in which case, I'll pull up my gun, pull a tombstone. No! Just, just like fire a shot at him.
22 evasion.
Yep.
Okay. You shoot while he shoots. Let's see what shoots.
Okay. Can my D20 actually do something?
Apparently, the bad C20 just can't. It can't today.
But mine can! Fucking fine! Hold on. Let's see. Can I actually get a crit with this? Can I get a crit with this? Oh, yes. I don't have the encumbrances again. Ah!
Yeah, you're actually getting full bonus this time, finally.
It's not a crit, but that's a 27.
27. 27 definitely hits that bat. What damage you doing?
Hitting him with my speed, doing a total of 2 sharp.
2 sharp. Okay. There's a blow through penetration of a part of the chestal area. And there'll be some sparks and some fire like dripping down the unit as some of the leaking coolant catches a blaze from the flame. Its head and body will turn towards your direction at Anti-Venom with some jerking motion.
Gotcha. Can't believe I found it. Probably at this point.
One of the guys goes, "Hey, what's that bat doing?" No, no, what's it doing? No, what? No.
You guys want to give up?
As a flamethrower from the flames that the bat is in sweep out, trying to get freestyle, and the coil trooper that is in the turn actually like ducks to allow the side of the piranha to get to take the flame.
Oh, come on.
Any Venom, your turn.
Yeah. You know what? I probably won't be able to pull it off, but I want to try to shoot the. I want to try to shoot the flamethrower. See if I can do one of those cinematic things where you shoot the flame, where you shoot like the backpack and they just go rocketing off into the distance. See if I can pull a black. See if I can pull a black lagoon.
Okay, I will give you a 3 downshift for that. Go right ahead.
Okay, knocks me down to a D4. Okay.
Well, remember you can also aim, unless you already were calculating that.
Yeah, that was. My aiming brought me up to a D10. Downshifting 3 times brought me to a D4.
Well, I mean, that's still they can still theoretically hit with that.
Let's see. Nice, so that's a 15. I need to roll a D4. A 4. So that's 19?
19 just makes it, and you said you wanted to hit the flamethrower and basically have it like kind of blow them off or away.
It's a 15. It's 15 on D20 and a 4 on the D4.
Yep.
So I don't know if that. I don't know how the crit rolls work. I don't know if that is a crit. I have no clue.
Well, you can crit on a D4, so not only is it a crit, but I believe you're wanting to shoot this to have like the bat be like blown away from the by the flamethrower explosion. Well, is that correct?
Just kind of do one of those like Team Rockets blasting off again. It's like flying off into the distance. Like when you shoot the propane tank or whatever, and like the fuel comes flying out of it, and it just goes flying off.
Well,
some sort of out of control, some sort of out of control rocket pad.
Well, if you would like, between your crit and the specific target, we could have that happen.
Okay. Yeah, do the Arnold Schwarzenegger thing from True Lies. You are 5.
Fuck.
Fly around from the flamethrower explosion.
Oh.
Wait, what?
They just threw him around the map like he popped his balloon.
And then out into the water. Well, out there.
Like the fat guy from Space Jam.
Okay, barbecue.
Please put out the fire in the indicated spaces.
Okay, is that just one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't you just love it when don't you just love it when you show up at work and people from like all the essential people that you needed there that day called out? I feel that's what this mission is. Everybody's on vacation. Much needed vacation. I'm not blaming them for being on vacation, but fuck was it that. I feel like someone in the HR department who scheduled all these vacations is working for Cobra. Because everyone on that list who could have been like really helpful was redacted.
I mean, barbecue's helpful. He's putting out fire.
With like this ice thrower.
I'm like, we just so happen to get attacked during a time where it just so happens that everyone's gone.
Yeah, this is a great plan because Foxhound is like, I don't know, in medical recovering from a training accident or something, and Joe Bait got narcolepsy.
Too much vodka.
Mostly, Joe Bait was. I was like, Joe Bait was like, man, it's cold outside. Just started hibernating. And
Okay, so the first two are the ones that are here to the bed.
3 and 20.
somebody gave Foxhound fucking food, him and his dog food poisoning.
And 9 and 32.
Yep. Which is
Everybody else got redacted straight out of the mission.
Okay, what do you want the crit to be? Because that 1 damage would enough to knock him out.
I'm gonna have the crit be invoking, and have my crit be invoking my, removing, invoking the secondary ability so I don't have to downshift. In which case, that 15 becomes an auto success.
Here for the second guy?
Yeah.
Okay, you have damaged the bat, who was now focusing on anti-venom. There's like sparks and jerkiness going on.
Every time we shoot someone, they start focusing on the other person.
I'm going to use my ability, since I'm dropped together, to use free action movement to come up behind the bat and take the 19 and the 16 hit.
19 and 16.
This is like the equivalent of getting into a fight and someone punches you in the face, and then because they punch you in the face, you decide that this ain't worth it, and you go to try to fight your friend instead.
You cut your blade through, like bisecting the bat.
Whee! Okay, now we just have to put out the fire.
Shoot the fire with bullets. No point in that.
I guess you could try smothering it with enough bullets.
I mean, it's a cartoon. I'm pretty sure it's do something like that.
Maybe we can smother them with the jetpacks, just, blow away all the air or something.
Do we have our standard issue G.I. Joe fire extinguishers?
They're centrally issued on the emergency racks where the fire extinguishers are. Yeah, you guys can go and help out with that.
We take the emergency fire extinguisher from the Piranha boat there.
I thought David was about to say, oh yeah, you can have emergency fire extinguishers if you requisition them. I'm like, how do you know?
There's no way of knowing which way this mission's going.
We are everywhere.
G.I. Joe there.
I'm waiting for us to go to the Statue of Liberty section of the ship.
I feel like the flag has a Statue of Liberty on board. It seems like an unnecessary addition to an aircraft carrier, even for us.
I mean, it would be hella American.
In a G Gundam sort of way.
Why don't we have that? Why don't we have a GI Gundam?
The press.
Wait, a Joe Gundam?
That you don't.
The dumbest looking thing I would love. I'm gonna type that in. See what the hell I'm talking about. G.I. Joe Gundam. I feel like somebody said, oh my fucking god, they did.
Okay.
It looks ugly.
Yeah, I'm just seeing normal Gundams in GI Joe colors.
After with
That's awesome.
the
It looks ugly.
with the enemy forces on the flag being essentially reduced, and your assistance to barbecue is able to quell enough flames to create an opening to the stern on the ship. However, when the smoke and flame clears, Robot Bedlam comes into view.
What? That one?
Bedlam, Chaos. Robot Chaos comes into view. Like it's some Terminator Salvation shit going on, with a notable exception, a notable to go with the comparison, perhaps John Connor, of the Terminator scene, a giant muscular soldier in a campaign hat and aviator glasses is fighting off a dozen of the battle android troopers, throwing fists and the androids throwing fist, claws, and bullets from all angles. One of the crew members of the flag will call it, "That's us surrounded by cobras," yelling the obvious. Spirit over the radio, a bit crackling, will say, "Yes, but that Joe is Sergeant Slaughter." As the battle becomes a bit more clear, given the amount of bats that are apparently falling over or taking substantial amounts of damage. It is now quite visible that this Joe is knee deep in malfunctioning bats that, by all signs, has been destroyed by his bare hands. After, because they're robots, decapitating the last bat, the sergeant tosses the robot head over his shoulder, breathing a bit deep. This clearly being a little bit of an exertion, and noticing the gap in the fire, and the snake eaters along with the rest of the flag's crew. Nice of you to drop by. Sergeant Slaughter wipes the oil off his gloved hands. A monocled face flickers onto the reflective, like visor plating of the face plating of every bat whose display panel wasn't annihilated by either yourselves with your encounters or Sergeant Slaughter. The monocled image will be able to cast his voice through what's left of the remaining robots. You'll be the ones who gets a drop, Slaughter. Despite Slaughter's current expression, he manages to scowl even more with the voice coming over the speakers. Overlord. That's right, Slaughter. Consider this attack your only warning. My genetic locator satellites can get a beat on you wherever you are. The flag, your secret bases. I will be relentless. Even though Slaughter is maintaining a poker face, those with any amount of skill ranks and alertness can tell that there is a tension in Sergeant Slaughter at that threat. The monocled person in the view plates continues. If you'd like me to personally delete your genetic code from my files, I invite you and your marauders to join me on Coil Island. I have a wager in mind that I'd like to discuss with you in person. And the cackling is cut as the connection terminates. Sergeant Slaughter will stare for a moment at what is now his reflection and that of the snake eaters and what little is left of the fire but behind him. I hate it when he does that. And he'll turn around to face your group along with some people he's more familiar with. So what do we have here? And Sergeant Slaughter will kind of appraise you guys. Okay. Now, at this point, I will say, yes, there was a scorecard I was keeping. Given the fact that you guys have been down players, I am going to increase the count by 2. Just because not having the people did in certain of those scenarios affect your possible
Our effectiveness.
Yeah.
I'm going to give us a 2 on that hole. We are in no condition to play.
Again, he'll be appraising the snake eaters, kind of standing from where he is. You can only tell he's appraising because he's like moving ahead and like clearly looking at you guys up and down. You can't see his eyes through the aviators.
Clearly doesn't have to appraise Foxhound. Foxhound is a marauder, so he already works for Slaughter.
Okay, I'm quite sure that. Is he October Guard or is he Marauder?
His faction is Marauder. He
Okay.
became a Marauder when he came over to the States.
Okay, yeah. In which case,
And
then
he was October Guard, but when he defected over here, he became a Marauder.
okay. In that case, then yeah, his reaction for Foxhound is going to be different.
Also giving him shit. It's like, yeah, you did okay. The rest of you. Exactly.
Oh. Fortunately for me, and unfortunately for Overlord, while I was dismantling those mechanical menaces, I was able to note a number of the security monitors before the fighting got out onto the deck and not inside the halls, and I was able to see how your Snake Eater team was doing. And I have to say, from what I saw, um, all of you, except for Foxhound, are up to what I would consider Marauder standards, not the cream of the crop, but I could get you there. How do you feel like some special training and and a mission to go along with it? Considering that there'll need to be some extra marauder backup as Overlord claims you can track me everywhere, and I can't necessarily join my team like I would like.
Well, given that your rep precedes you, I want to give it a crack. I think I'm up for it.
Hey, shit, you get to hang out with these Slaughter.
Yep.
Sounds like fun.
My question is it Pro Wrestler Sergeant Slaughter or Brendan Fraser Sergeant Slaughter?
Well, I'm glad you said yes, because I was going to push the documents through anyway. When I see good candidates, I'm not going to have that go to waste. Yeah.
Now, we're going to the next chapter. Might be a good place to call it.
I'll get you connected with Lieutenant Falcon as soon as I can, and as soon as the flag is in safe conditions. You're dismissed to help the rest of the crew.
Joe.
And that is the chapter break. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that how we do score-wise?
Score-wise,
Does it affect what we're doing? Are we allowed to know? Or?
it affects
That's...
it affects the available call downs for later.
Okay. So you can't tell us everything.
I can to a degree. Your maximum was 16 plus. With the +2, you got to an 11.
Damn.
Which pushes you up from you got potential, but you need fire support. To sounds to me like you're Marauder material. At 16 or above, it's perfect.
Where did we screw up?
You got a point for each drop pod that was confirmed destroyed.
So since we were only knocking them out of the air, not actually destroying them.
You also got points for dealing with the coil troopers. Each area had like a different means of
Because we were definitely
points.
dealing with the coils very effectively.
Yeah, you match those out.
It sounds like it was the turret section that did us in.
Yeah, it was the which is why I mentioned you guys were down to people that which was like giving you a 2-point bump sounded fair given the lack of lack of resources.
Which sounds like realistically, if we had a full team, we probably would have landed somewhere between where we did and perfect. I don't think we would necessarily gotten the perfect, but
Yeah, and it gave me a carte blanche to be like, if there was like especially clever ideas for me to just go, impressive point. Because there was some like built-in creative stuff to some of those things, like it had mentioned, which I thought Jailbait, the Tira was going to do this when she captured the Eye's outfit, was to hop in the either trigger the elevator to just remove the drop pod's weapon systems from consideration, or hop it and use it herself, using the crane to futz with people.
they definitely wanted us to use that crane, and we didn't.
Now, I'm not saying that would give you points. I'm just saying that the maps had some creativity things built into where I could have, depending on the ideas you guys had. Yeah.
So, yeah. I was like, if we had a full party, we would have probably done a solid B. So us walking away with a C and being down 2 people,
Yeah.
it's probably all right.
And well, I guess I can, I can say this because it doesn't reveal the mechanical details or anything. For each grade you get, there are multiple contact versions of Sergeant Slaughter, and each grade you get unlocks Sergeant a different form of Sergeant Slaughter contact that you can use later.
Yeah. This next map looks like to me interesting.
Yeah. Some of that, due to the actual scaling, some of that is representational, as some areas are described as being like 100 feet long, and it's like I'm not actually making it live sized, so it's going to be more like here's this area, and I'll move the tokens to be you're in this area, you're in this area. To give a little bit of a preview, kind of like the October Guard, Lieutenant Falcon is going to okay, Sergeant Slaughter's recommending you for running with us. Let's see if you're up to our training regimen.
Which is ironic coming from Falcon of all people.
Wasn't he like the defector?
No, he was the asshole in the movie. He got almost got Duke killed, and he didn't die because of retcon.
Show that line. It's okay using a coma from like off screen.
He was a dude who turned out to be like Duke's half brother or something. He was too busy trying to get laid to actually be on guard duty like he was supposed to be. So Cobra Commander got broken out.
Oh my god, that sucks. It's like, hey, there's an alarm going off. You want to show no, babe, just come.
That's basically what it was. It turned out to be Zorano. He just like straight up led this girl with her camera straight through the drone. It's like, oh, this is where we're holding Cobra Commander. You can see all this fancy security we got. That's that station I'm not going to be at later because I'm going to be trying to mac on you. It was terrible.
Oh shit.
Which is why they throw him out the back of an airplane and drop him on Sergeant Slaughter. It's like he is all the discipline fails.
I have to say though that I think this mission was probably much closer to at least what some of you guys were wanting. Man, we keep doing investigation shit.
Yeah, it was nice to have just a straight action opener. Even if we go into investigation shit for the next part, just having a nice clean. This is just shoot some stuff, shout Yojo at things, cause some explosions. Then you can go into the investigation. Just having that nice in media res cold open.
Yeah.
Just so it's not. It's just not what we've done every mission of sneak into whatever city, do the detective work, do some more sneaky shit to the point where they expect you to shoot people, even though it makes no sense to shoot people now that you've done all the detective work.
Yeah. I also like how whoever wrote this clearly was leaning in to the camp with like Overlord's entire. I'm using my genetic scan satellites to pinpoint your slaughter. Fuck you. So yeah, that really struck a struck a nice, like, classic joke chord for me. Because seriously, some of these scenarios
I
are
think he said we're going to Cobra Island?
Coil Island.
Coil Island. Okay.
Yes, Cobra Island is different.
Yeah, I was about to say, we're going someplace cool. So, we're going to the dime store knockoff adjacent.
Are you guys
We're going to Cobra Okinawa.
Yeah. Are you guys familiar with Overlord?
I had to look him up. I've never heard the name before. Looking him up, I still don't know who the fuck he is, but clearly him and Sergeant Slaughter have a history, so I'm guessing it's like, if Duke has Cobra Commander and Destro, I'm guessing Slaughter has this guy.
That's the impression I'm under as well. Like, if you follow the Marauder line of comics or something, Overlord pops up.
I could find, all I found was that apparently it wasn't very popular because he only had one toy made. And I wish they'd gone with some of his alternate names. They went with Cobra Overlord, but he could have been Cobra Khan.
Yes.
I think he has a much stronger name.
God.
And he had one toy. He came with a vehicle. He was a Cobra Overlord with the Dictator tank.
Yeah. The Dictator tank is going to be in here, by the way.
Oh, good.
Of the factions, this guy actually, thus far, because I presume there's going to be more books at some point, has the least threat gallery that I've had to port over.
That doesn't surprise me. I don't think the Marauders had that much of a line before the thing keeled over. Because we had the movie which was supposed to introduce the Marauders, and then whatever happened with the licensing, and we ended up with the Dick cartoon, which was just throwing everything at the wall. It just was. I mean, you saw a few episodes. It just did not have the same holding power.
Like, hell, I remember. I still, if I was watching it, I remember the entire thing with the mass device, and it had an interesting combination of Cobra silliness, but also stakes.
Yeah.
It's like, how you're doing it is kind of silly. What you're doing is threatening.